At muli, nagbabalik ulit tayo dito lamang yan sa CFS PH 2023 Fall Season. Aaron and Sneaky Frog ulit ang inyong makakasama for this Series number 2, SGJ up against side of Execration.
Yeah, I think this has been an awaited matchup no para sa audience. I think everyone's been waiting for the SGJ versus Execration clash no kasi for the longest time these two teams have been playing and trying to be that team that can contest itong top 1 squad natin, and they want to be that definite team na can separate themselves galing dito sa usual group of whoever is gonna go second fiddle with Pacific Mac dito. Pero I mean, judging from what we saw galing sa Metacore kanina, it seems like yun nga, no, PM are human.
Oh.
So, malay mo, di ba? Either Execration or itong SGJ Reborn, they could definitely take it. Depende talaga kung paano mag-pan out yung series na to. First look.
Oh. Malalaman natin yan kasi syempre, yung storyline on to the side of Pacific Macta and Metacore, tapos na yun eh. Nabigyan na ng magandang tuldok yung kanilang kwento. Pero ngayon, Execration and SGJ Reborn, dito pa lang magsisimula yung magiging journey nila kung sino yung pwedeng tumapat up against the side of Pacific Macta doon sa may top side o sa top seed dito sa ating tournament, which is the finals and the battle for third naman na naghihintay ang Metacore kung sino naman yung kanilang makakalaban. And interesting kasi na makita, alam natin na cross bracket tayo. Pwede tayong makita ng Group A versus Group A or Group B versus Group A yung magtatapat sa finals.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It could be another rematch no with itong Pacific Macta at itong SGJ Reborn after what happened dito sa ating Group A. Of course, Group A, the only team that SGJ lost a series to is itong Pacific Macta. That's why they went 2-1 dito sa group natin, and they're going up against the first seed dito sa ating Group B, which is itong Execration, who didn't lose at all. Only a total of 2 maps, pero not much to really gain some sweat galing sa side ng Execration. But today is a different story. It is LAN, man. So maybe a lot of these teams have been practicing, a lot of these teams have been looking for solutions siguro for problems na we have been seeing for some of these teams. Alam kong malakas yung dalawang squads na to, but they also have some glaring weaknesses no as a squad.
Yeah. The strength and the weaknesses na ating pwedeng makita mamaya. Ano nga ba yung kalakasan nila up against with each other or the side of both teams? Makikita natin ano nga ba yung kahinahan nila doon sa mga makikita nating maps na paglalaroan nila. For sure, makakita tayo dito ng dikit na laban because the side of Execration and SGJ Reborn, lahat tong mga players na to, parang pag nagtapat sila, nag-clash sila with each other, talagang equal lang na makikita mo na lang yung kalamangan in terms of the momentum.
Yeah, for sure. Pero ayun nga, no, it really does depend. This is gonna be a strategy-heavy series probably kasi both of these teams really do love their setups no, as a team, and especially galing sa side ng SGJ, no, they really do rely on that strategical power rather than that firepower themselves. So titignan natin. I mean, they do have, you know, one of the best young players dito sa ating bansa, which is itong si Yobib. But at the same time, there's also some up-and-rising names galing sa side ng Execration dito, and also some returning names. Most interesting is ito nga si Aries back from the retirement home, back into his seat dito sa ating Execration. And ayun nga, I mean, pagbalik niya dito sa roster ng Exe, he was yung 6-man, no? He's like, okay, pag wala yung isang player, then di na ako maglalaro. Then nangyari, nawala yung isang player, Execration played out of their mind, kasama si Aries, and I think they're gonna try to stick with this roster no, as of now. Kasi, I mean, Aries as a player is very invaluable. No? You have the calling, you have that double sniper potential as well para sa side ng Execration. No? With him on the team, could really be a game changer no, pagdating sa series natin. And also, he can direct yung mga younger players natin dito sa squad to play a lot more cleanly siguro kumpara dito sa kung wala siya.
Ang daming mga strategy. And definitely, may kita natin yan sa mga teams. Siyempre, kailangan rin nating alamin kung ano nga ba yung magiging plans nila towards the map. Yung atake nila, yung depensa nila, the blacklist, and global risk side, makikita natin kung sino yung mas lamang in terms of the side, sino yung mas komportable kumbaga sa mga ganong sitwasyon na possible na makikita natin maya-maya lamang. Pero para sa akin kasi, the side of SGJ Reborn, ibang klase rin naman yung naging effort nila on to the side of Pacific Macta. Tinry nilang makakuha ng isang map, but unfortunately, hindi sila makapag-punish, hindi nila matapos yung isang map. Pero on to the side of Execration naman, mas sanay sila sa mga overtime game. Minsan, nagkakaroon pa nga ng sudden death. So, parang nakikita natin kung madadala nga ba nila ito dito sa mismong LAN event sa High Grounds Cafe. Pero, let's see. Tignan natin.
Yeah, I think that's the advantage no para sa side ng Execration dito kasi we do have the experience sa likod nila and we do have the firepower as well. Para naman sa SGJ though, we're gonna have their intro.
Introducing first, Team SGJ Reborn! Keller, Tino, Yobib, KSA, Nivel, and Jolina! Ladies and gentlemen, Team SGJ Reborn!
At ayan, nakita naman natin ang mga players, the roster lineup ng SGJ Reborn, and especially yung fighting spirit ng kani-kanilang mga supporters napakalakas. At syempre, napaka-intense din ang ating ini-expect para dito sa dalawang teams na to.
It's gonna get a lot more intense sa Sunday, in all honesty. Like, this is only the start dito sa High Grounds. Tomorrow is gonna be quite the hectic day, no? Para sa mga teams natin dito going into that third, fourth, and that grand final.
Yeah.
Pero, mayun nga, excited para dito sa SGJ Reborn, man. I feel like they're gonna be a different team entirely pagdating dito sa LAN compared to what we've seen online. No longer is there yung internet advantages na nakikita natin from time to time. Instead, it's just gonna be everyone on the same ping,
Equal.
on the same skill, on the same setup. So, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, the team data ng side ng SGJ Reborn. You have their lineup, Tino, KLRU, Bib, KSA, and Nivel. And looking at their stats.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Yobib is gonna have a crazy stat line, no? Yung 1.58, 1.44 kills per round. That's almost 1.5 kills per round, actually. And, yeah, I would say, as much as we do like to talk about itong si Yobib, no? I think KSA and itong si Nivel has done a really good job of supporting itong tropa natin na si Yobib going into his usual place na ginagawa na in and around yung mapa natin. Especially itong si KSA, who has been quite the aggressive force para sa kanyang team. So I do expect more from this guy.
Yeah, definitely. Wag na nating patagalin pa. And let's see the roster lineup of Execration.
And their opponents, Team Execration! Aris, Tang, Seiya, CLD, Ram, and Amaybe! Ladies and gentlemen, Team Execration!
At ayan, napakalakas naman ang cheer nila. At naririnig ko rin nakakain na daw ang side ng Execration. Pero again, AMAB Ares, CLD, Seiya, and Teng for their main 5 para dito sa ating series number 2.
Yeah, papakitaan na ba ni Maybe ang power ng 4 extra rice? And can it actually win them itong ating series? That is gonna be the true question. Rest of the squad fragging really well as well dito sa ating game. Itong si Boss Aris at si CLD is doing a good job making sure their backline is supported din habang itong si Maybe, Seiya at si Teng going absolutely crazy in and around yung mapa natin. Nakikita mo sila dito na sa likod, ready and waiting kung may opportunity may present ang dalawang players na to.
Ibang klase yung different style on the side of Execration and SGJ Reborn. Ito yung first time na maglalaban sila at ngayon na semifinal series number 2, makikita natin kung paano yung magiging game plan, yung magiging adjustment nila, yung mga natutunan nila nung group stage na i-apply ngayon nila dito sa ating laban. Again, sa mga viewers natin dyan, sa mga gustong pumunta dyan bukas, lalong-lalo na finals at battle for third dito sa High Grounds Cafe. Punta kayo, bumili na kayo ng mga tickets nyo at napakadaming giveaway and surprises ang andog sa inyo ng Crossfire.
Yeah, there's like hella eco in being given away kanina. And if you actually are in high grounds, no, you would be able to participate dito sa ating giveaway. So yun nga, make sure na butuan kayo dito, Scout Ralos QC. And yeah, we're gonna see the fans dito. Ating SGJ Reborn side.
Ayan, nakikita naman natin yung mga supporters ng SGJ Reborn. Gusto ko rin naman makita, nasan nga ba dito yung mga supporters ng Execration?
Yes, sir. I bet there is a plenty, man. Two of these teams have very big fan bases, no. Itong SGJ Reborn and of course itong Execration squad natin, especially itong Execration, no, considering most of these players stream from time to time and palaging nakikita ng mga players who are learning about Crossfire na napapanood nila yung mga streamers nila from the side of Exe, but from the side of SGJ, they got some good fellas as well. So I would say make sure to keep tabs. Pero ito na nga, this is the matchup that I mentioned earlier, no? The laban ng mga bata, Yobib versus Maybe. I mean, the KD difference might be huge, no? Pero will it make a difference dito sa ating game? That is the true question.
May similarity sila in terms of their gameplay, pero definitely pag nagtapat itong dalawang to, makikita natin kung sino kaya yung mas lalamang, sino yung mas aangat sa kanila in terms of their execution sa gameplay nila. Ano nga ba yung magiging strategy nitong dalawang players na ito, the key players na kailangan nilang ingatan.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad about every time I see itong si Yobib, no, I'm kind of sad about yung weapon rulings natin. Kasi you can only play with like CFS guns. That means AK, M4, AWM, Colt, Deagle, and Axe Knife. That's pretty much it. Tapos yung mga nades na nakikita mo sa CF. This Yobib guy is really good with the M14 EBR. And one of the main reasons why I even picked up the weapon in the first place. No? Pero nandito na tayo, of course, sa ating mga map pick. It is gonna be Compound for the first one, of course. Standard bans of Eagle Eye and Mexico. I think these teams would rather risk ang kanilang mga maps that they usually don't. Kaysa naman pumunta sila dito on Eagle Eye and or itong Mexico. I'm just confused kasi Execration has pulled out itong Eagle Eye, no? Lead C is not, but I think SGJ Reborn is trying to cover their bases na, oh yeah, wala kaming alam. Di naman sa wala kaming alam. Like, our knowledge in Eagle Eye at Mexico ay hindi ganun kataas to beat itong Exe.
Kailangan na lang respetuhin at hindi makuha yung pinaka-comfort map pick para sa kanilang team. But definitely, etong mga maps na to, ayan yung magiging laban natin on this best of 5 series ulit. On the series number 2, Execration laban sa SGJ Reborn.
Yeah, and both of these sides, of course, just like we said dito sa key player stats natin, of course, Yobit gonna be doing most of the heavy work para sa kanyang team in terms of the offense, but we can't forget about itong si KSA at si NIPL, of course. So, yun nga, no, that deadly combo na para sa side ng SGJ backed up by a really, really good team leader na itong si Tino. You can really look forward to some really big brain strats galing sa side ng SGJ. No? They're more about the macro side of things kaysa naman yung lalaban kayo randomly sa side of the map and then react right after. They're more strategic, more than reactive than anything dito.
Yeah. Tulad nga na sinabi mo, the side of SGJ, yes, may new set of players sila. And definitely yung set of players, yung adjustment, yung bago sa roster nila, ayun yung nagbibigay ng new flavor in terms of their gameplay. Kumbaga, napalitan na yung mga dating player on the original lineup. At ito ngayon, yung nagre-rebuild ng reputation at yung pangalan ng kanilang organization. And up against the side of Execration, alam naman natin yung mga veteranong player dito, sila yung nagbibigay ng advice. Sila yung nagbibigay ng knowledge na pwede pang ma-develop ng kanilang mga bagong kasama. And again, may kita natin dito sa ating laban kung paano nga ba nila i-apply yung kanilang natutunan simula nung day number 1 at ngayong day number 1 ng ating playoffs.
Yeah, I think, I mean, having veterans on your team, yun nga, does provide the advice, does provide the experience, but I think it provides stability as well pagdating dito sa mga high-pressure situations kasi they've been there before, multiple times even, and especially yung mga ibang older players natin dito from the side of XA and SGJ, they know what to do in those situations. Kaya sila yung mismo mag-guide dito sa mga younger players natin. Maybe not now, kasi yun nga, Yobi Bordy has international experience. A maybe is kind of crazy, so I would expect him to do something, no? Pero wala kami, no? There's no clear favorites dito sa series natin.
Oo. Malalaman natin kung sino yung mas madami yung makakain mamaya, kung sino manalo dito sa dalawang team. Execration and SGJ dito sa ating map 1 compound. Makikita natin na yung last series, yung naging playstyle ng kanilang team on the side of Metacore is the aggressive push. Kahit sila yung dumedepensa, aggressive pa rin yung kanilang approach. Pero SGJ Reborn and the side of Execration, tignan natin kung may ganong gameplay nga ba silang i-apply on to the series or magiging passive lang yung both teams.
I wonder if yun nga, no, if they're gonna get like the same success rate as Loy sa pagkuha niya ng B-main dito, maybe they can definitely seal off yung isang parte ng mapa natin. Pero yun nga, no, knowing both of these teams are really good at adjusting on the fly, so they always look for the more favorable situation para sa kanila dito. Pero Execration gonna be starting on that global risk, so sila yung unang magde-defend dito sa compound. SGJ Reborn gonna be burdened with itong blacklist natin. Of course, it's not much of a burden if makakuha nga ng lead itong SGJ Reborn off the jump dito sa compound, considering how hard this map is para dito sa mga BL side natin. Because there's one thing that they cannot counter, which is a roof on top of a site. So setups are gonna be limited para sa mga BL side natin, and Execration, they just gotta defend well.
Now let's see. SGJ Reborn and Execration, map number 1 compound. Makikita natin ngayon kung sino nga ba sa dalawang teams na to ang makaka-secure ng advantage.
And we're gonna get a quick reset, pare. Ano lang yun? Tester lang yun.
Test lang, test lang.
Test lang pala. Test lang kung hype yung crowd. Ganun talaga. Pero yun nga, ayun na, my natural casting pose has been exposed. Ayun lang. The lean back position. Kasi wala po kaming sandaanan, guys. Ganun talaga yung situation ngayon. Pero yun nga, we're just gonna load back it. Honestly.
Reset lang daw. Kinakita lang naman yung ano eh. Kumbaga trailer pa lang yun.
I don't know if Teng had like the wrong weapon siguro. Baka naka-equip yung AK niya. Or M4. To be fair, if you're playing for this long at this point sa Crossfire, you should have all 7 bags unlocked. Or 9 pala. All 9 bags unlocked. So, yeah. Just a bit of a... Yeah, just a bit of a reconnection para katito kay Teng.
Kailangan muna nilang mag-reconnect eh. Kailangan nilang maging prepared ngayon. Maging ready sa lahat ng mga ma-equip nila na tamang barrel na gagamitin nila sa kanilang mga kalaban. And I guess, ito na yung magandang approach na rin sa isang team kung ano nga ba yung magiging playstyle. Siyempre, nag-uusap pa rin sila kung paano yung approach natin towards the compound map. Paano yung magiging playstyle. Sino kaya yung mag-hold dun sa may A site. And sa B site, alam naman natin, yes, nasabi mo nga kung may katulad dito si Loy na pwedeng mag-lockdown or kumuha agad ng aggressive kill towards that B site, panigurado, yes, may threat na agad, matatakot agad yung isang team na hindi na-atake dun, pupunta na lang sa isang site, which is the A.
Yeah, and kind of depends on how they get that initial control. That's why nakikita mo teams go for the early fight dito sa mid or dito sa long or dito sa B main because they want that initial control. Because you got to get that buffer bago ka pumasok ng site, no? Kasi that's why this map is usually so easy para dito sa mga global list natin because all you have to do is literally sit hindi naman literally sit inside the site, get one good play, pwede ka na bumalik ng site, and the map can play it out for you. Pero how most of these teams play, especially dito sa PH, they don't play passive at all. Nakikita mo si Aldrin always swinging out in major earlier dito sa compound, and it kind of worked out in their favor, pero that doesn't work 24/7, no? So we gotta see, maybe we're gonna see some slow plays.
Hindi, pero ang huge advantage kasi dun, pag napapractice mo siya lagi, parang mas maganda yung approach mo na ikaw lagi yung confident na ako yung makakuha ng kill. And that's a good thing, I guess, pag ikaw yung dumedepensa, mas maganda nang kunin mo agad yung angle kaysa yung kalaban mo yung mag-hold na angle. So, depende yun. 50-50 situation, but I guess pag na-practice mo yun na nakakuha ka lagi ng kill, maganda yung magiging effect. And the effect will turn into a win para dun sa kanilang team. Pero, Ken, Execration, SGJ Reborn, makikita natin ngayon. We're just waiting kung ano nga ba yung aayusin, ano nga ba yung i-reconnect dito sa ating game lobby. Pero, I guess, sa tingin mo ba, ano yung prediction mo dito sa ating laban? Kasi syempre, nakita tayo kanina, 3-1 score. Possible kaya na mag-map 5?
I think this is most likely map 5 dito sa matchup natin kasi the only way that this doesn't turn to map 5 is yung isang team had a really bad day, they just get swept and they just got swept rather dito sa tournament natin, but most likely it's not gonna happen knowing experience. Both sides have it, so choking is gonna be kept to a minimum at least dito sa ating series, pero kind of depends, man. Kagaya na nakita natin kanina, it could be like an on and off map for some of the players that usually think they're good, and then pagdating ng next map, they just play out of their mind. So yun nga, kind of a toss-up, no?
Hindi din natin talaga masabi kung sino yung mas lalamang kung hindi pa natin nakikita. Kasi yes, may stats, pero yung stats kasi na yun, pwede nilang baguhin in terms of their performance, kung paano sila gumalaw as a team. Posibleng magkamali o mas maging maganda yung kanilang stats because of their action, yung magiging action nila towards the map and yung magiging execution nila sa kalaban nila. And I think the side of Execration, handa sila kung gaano katagal yung laban, handa sila sa mga sudden death map, kumbaga 12-12 na score, tas umabot pa sa mga ganong sitwasyon. Parang, kung di ako nagkakamali, 2 beses ata nila naranasan yun.
Yeah, I think, if I can remember, Exe actually experienced this against Team Random yata sa isang map. I think they naramdaman yata dun sa Black Widow. And then Exe won it. Or, hindi ko na maalala actually. I think, wala palang map na kuha yung Team Random. So yun nga, I think they almost won it, but then that could have been the only map na Team Random would have won. But of course, Exe brought it back dito sa sudden death. And yun nga, when it comes to sudden death, they're one of the best teams at it, no? Kasi they just throw you with anything dito sa kanilang playbook, and they're not scared to do so. Pero yeah, I would say di talaga ako sure, man. I can't pinpoint it until makita ko tong first map.
Yeah. Ayan, shoutout po pala dun sa kumakaway. Ayan, nasa may gilid. Ayan, kumakaway. Hello po sa inyo, sa mga supporters ng SGJ Reborn. And again, naghihintay lang tayo dito kung ano nga ba yung kailangan ayusin for the side of both teams. Pero sa tingin nyo dyan, sa chat, sa live stream viewers natin, sa tingin nyo ba sino dito sa dalawang teams natin ang makakuha ng map 1? And chat nyo rin dyan kung ano yung prediction nyo in terms of the score At makikita natin yan mamaya kung tama nga ba yung prediction nyo or vice versa, mukhang magkakamali. Tingnan natin kasi kami, gusto lang rin namin manood at makita yung mga teams na yan. Ayan, shoutout po sa mga kumakaway dyan. Hello po sa baba, mga supporters ng SGJ Reborn.
Yeah. And as we just trudge on through dito sa technical pause natin, yeah, we'd just like to thank everyone for going dito sa high grounds despite it already being a late hour. Still watching itong Execration versus SGJ Reborn matchup, and especially dito sa high grounds, of course. Not just that, shout out to the online viewers dito sa game natin. I think there's a whole lot of you, especially now, no? Kasi Execration versus SGJ Reborn yung labanan. Both big fan bases, kagaya nga na sinabi ko. And yeah, magpakita kayo ng support in the comments, guys.
Yeah. Support lang ng support. And syempre, ma-appreciate rin yan kung wala kayo dito sa on-site event natin, panigurado. Babasahin rin yan ng mga players natin after their game, kung sino-sino nga ba yung mga supporters dyan ng both teams. Again, we have Execration and the side of SGJ Reborn. Series 2 pa lang to, map 1, so matagal pa yung ating magiging laban at gabi. Definitely, napaka-late night na rin, pero nakikita naman natin ngayon sa mga audience, napakadami pa rin naman dito sa ibaba. Hindi nyo lang nakikita sa mga live stream viewers natin, pero pag pumunta kayo bukas, for sure, mas dadami pa yan at mas masaya ang pag-giveaway na pwede nyong makuha. Kasi kanina, ang dami na rin nanalo, may mga pa-activities rin tayo, may pag-bring me pa nga na mga old merch ng CF, and kung kayo yung napakatagal na supporters dito ng CF, make sure na dalhin nyo rin yan bukas, baka kasi ulitin yung ating pag-giveaway na yun.
For sure. A lot more things to give away thanks to Smilegate, of course. And yeah, it's not just eCoin. I think I heard a CF mousepad being given out, and especially with some mice having the lift-off distance of the Taipei Tower, pare, as I experienced kanina, you do need that mousepad para makontrol. Especially dito sa Crossfire, it's an FPS game, man. You cannot afford any uneven surfaces.
Kailangan maging smooth lang yung magiging laruan, hindi gaano dudulas, hindi rin gaano ka-rough yung surface na gagamitin mo. Kaya make sure na pumunta kayo bukas, baka kayo ang mga susunod na manalo ng ating pag-giveaway. And again, hinintay lang talaga natin. Pero I think, for this time, ang side ng Pacific Macta, parang nandito pa rin ata sila, pero nag-uusap-usap na yun eh. Sino kaya dito sa dalawang teams na to? Pero ikaw ba, sa tingin mo? Sino sa tingin mo yung pinaka nilulook forward mo na pwedeng makita dito or makalaban ng Pacific Macta? Kung sakali, mapunta sa sitwasyon na Execration yung makalaban or SGJ yung makalaban, sa tingin mo ano yung mga potential na pwede nilang abangan?
I have like two sides on it, no? Like for the sake of viewership, para malaki talaga yung madami manonood, no? I think Execration would be the way to go. Pero if you're going like the best matchup talaga when it comes to raw mechanical skill, and I mean, who doesn't want to see Yobib versus Justin, pare?
Ayan na. Andito na ulit tayo sa laban. Hindi na natin papatagalin to. Sisimulan na ulit ang gera. SGJ Reborn up against the side of Execration. Round number 1. Slow pace lang muna ang galawan ngayon ng SGJ.
Yeah. Gonna keep it slow. We're gonna see this a lot galing sa side ng SGJ, no? Tamang crawl lang muna to a certain spot. Try to poke out some utility galing sa side ng Execration para ubusin. Pero up to exit talaga kung gaano kaganda yung basa nila dito sa opensa ng SGJ.
Pag nabasa mo kasi yung opensa, alam mo na kung paano dumepensa. Pero, again, SGJ, ang magiging pacing nila, slow lang tayo mag-push, 1 minute yung ating timer, and 25 seconds na natitira para sa kanila para makita natin kung paano nga ba yung pinaka-final output ng gagawin nila towards the side of Execration. Malalaman natin kung paano nga ba nila babasagin at papasukin yung depensa.
And how fast is Eddie's gonna pull out yung sniper rifle niya? It's gonna be an interesting one.
Ares ngayon, KSA getting that kill sa kamay ni CLD. Magandang simula ito para sa side ng SGJ Reborn. Panigurado na nagiging maganda talaga because of Yobib na muling makakuha dito ng 2K. Nausea on the side of Execration. Makikita natin doon sa may taas. Maganda rin naman yung inaabangan nila. Pero definitely, the side of SGJ Reborn, they will take the round 1.
Yep, SGJ Reborn, kind of confusing itong Execration pagdating dito sa kanilang mid execute. But at the same time, it's a good opening kill galing dito kay KSA of all things. And si Teng, isa lang yung nasagot din na kill doon with that sniper rifle. Not much you can do right after once the site it's taken itself. Just have to throw yourself at the enemy and hope for the best. Pero ayun nga, no, Yobib with a double kill dito sa may CR entrance natin really made it a lot easier para sa side ng SGJ na makapasok.
Titignan natin kung paano nga ba papasok at paano ila-lockdown ng Execration because of the push coming from the side of SGJ Reborn. Slow pace lang yung kanilang ginagawa pero napaka-impactful ng nagiging contribution dito ng kanilang mga players. And the utility usage, nagagamit nila ng maayos.
Exit playing it extra safe for some reason to start ng game natin. I think they had the initial read that SGJ was gonna go balls deep siguro dito sa machine or sa storage room or maybe dito sa may mid, pero I think they just want to itong SGJ no to fall into the trap.
Kumbaga mouse trap Hayaan mo na lang silang dumaan sa'yo para makuha mo sa bitag mo, no? So again, SGJ Reborn, slow pace lang yung galawan nila. Ayaw nilang madaliin yung bawat segundo na lumilipas sa kanilang oras. Now, Execration, Seiya ngayon, medyo naiinip na. Gusto na gumawa ng kilos dun sa may likuran. At there we go! Seiya with that insane 3K!
Might get the 4, Tino's down!
Oh! 4K for Seiya, 1 HP! Pero kinuha pa rin naman a good execution para sa side ng Execration.
CLD denying the ace, but it doesn't matter what a play galing dito kay Seiya. Getting an odd timing dito sa may mid entrance natin papuntang B main. And unfortunately para sa side ng SGJ, walang nakatingin sa likod. Lahat sila nakatutok sa mid. They were so sure na clear dito yung B main.
Napakadami nung kanyang nakita, pero syempre, maybe. And the side of Seiya, crossfire lang naman yung gagawin nila doon sa may B-side. Pero syempre, iingatan pa rin naman ng Execration yung kanilang depensa doon sa may A-side dahil tatlo ngayon yung dedepensa. Pero SGJ, mukhang iba yung kanilang plano.
B-side attempt, pero si Seiya naka-jump peek dito. So he's gonna get an early warning na papunta yung SGJ dito sa B-side.
Tingnan natin ngayon kung papataasin nga ba yung mga kamay sa side ng Execration. Pero muli, the side of SGJ Reborn, nakakuha sila ng unang casualty na si Seiya, yung tumumba at panigurado. Maybe, delikado yung pwede niyang pasukin kung papasukin siya dito ng mga players. Dahil 4 na players dito ng SGJ Reborn yung naghihintay sa labas.
Yeah, pero hindi pa ipapull ng trigger ng SGJ. I think they realized na they took a bit too long dito sa may B main and they're gonna try to spread out a bit. Kumuha ng map control, try to catch any flankers here. Pero tignan mo yung disiplina ng Execration. No? Kahit namatay yung isang player nila dito na si Seiya, they're still keeping their angles. Di sila nag-overextend for that retaliation. Di pa naman kailangan. Both sides are well defended.
Kumbaga kasi kailangan mo lang i-play yung time, ayahan mo na pumasok yung kalaban mo sa site. Pero again, kailangan mag-ingat rin ng SGJ Reborn. Posibleng maulit yung flank play coming from the side of Execration. Pag naulit-ulit yon, delikado yung approach nila. Pero maybe dun sa may B side, nakakuha siya ng isang kill, which is si Tino. Pero tignan natin yung magiging aksyon. Maybe again with a 2K. And KSA and the rest of the squad dito ng SGJ Reborn, they will push towards dito sa may B side.
Sayang yun, galing kay maybe. I think if he didn't know na, or actually if he did know na isa-isa pong pasok dito yung side ng SGJ, would have actually gotten an easier clear. Pero CLD at si Teng. Teng is a pretty competent sniper, so definitely winnable galing sa kanya. Pero grabe yung crossfire kasi Keller, Nivel, not even letting that slip by, man. 2-1.
Hindi nila pinalipas yung opportunity na nasa kanilang kamay na at kinuha lang nila ng ganon kagaling. Yung lockdown position nila, alam nila na dalawa yung papasok dun sa may entrance on the side of Execration. Pero Tino, pinatahimik agad etong si Seiya with that first kill.
Oh, Teng. Yun lang, couldn't hit the headshot dito sa kanyang Colt, and that means the site's gonna be wide open again para sa side ng SGJ, and ang layo ng isang player, so flank is gonna be okay para sa kanila dito.
At mahihirapan dito ang Execration because of the smokes na magbo-block out lahat ng mga entrance towards the site. So kailangan lang rin intindihin ng SGJ Reborn saan nga ba yung mga options na pwedeng ilabasan or puntahan. CLD ngayon, unfortunate na hindi niya makukuha yung kill on the side of Tino, pero CLD with a good exchange. Pero 1 HP, 10 seconds left. Hindi ata magiging sapat tong oras para sa kanya dahil 3 pa ang buhay sa side ng SGJ.
Twice in a row na caught early itong si Seiya sa start ng ating round, and Execration, that's their aggressive presence pagdating dito sa kanilang depensa. So once they lose the guy, they lose all the early information that they can gain galing sa kanya dito, and SGJ taking full advantage of it. Execration, ito na yung usual playstyle na ginagawa nila. They have a default and they slightly tweak it a bit. Sige, aggro tayo dito sa B main, sige, aggro tayo dito sa A main.
Parang binabasa muna nila ano yung magiging galaw sa opensa on the side of SGJ, tsaka nila i-execute yung pwede nilang i-plan out dito sa may A site. Pero again, parang ang daming players ngayon ng SGJ na tinatry pasukin o gulatin etong si Seiya and A maybe na napakadelikado ngayon na 5 yung possible nilang makita on the side of SGJ Reborn. Pero let's see kung magiging sapat nga ba yan para sa kanilang team.
I mean, dahil laro sila ng ganito na with like one person just lurking, 4 people just sticking together the entire time. Ang bilis ng rotation timers na pwedeng gawin dito ng SGJ. So they can go from B main all the way into A site natin in just a few seconds. Execration though, keeping their defense strong. Meron pa rin nakapush dito sa may storage room just in case na may gustong dumaan in the name of NIVL, pero mid is gonna be wide open.
Napakalaki ng opportunity na yan para kay Teng. Pero si KSA ang unang makakuha ng kill dito sa round na ito. Pero CLD trying to go for the commitment. Hindi niya makocommit. Hindi niya rin makukuha yung kill na makukuha sana nila. Pero definitely the side of SGJ Reborn, maganda yung kanilang nagiging simula dito sa map number 1.
Yeah, I think Execution is gonna look for something different dito sa round na to kasi for the past few times hindi talaga gumana ang kanilang usual passive strat. Maybe one person goes aggressive in the name of a maybe, or itong si Teng. Pero so far we haven't seen too much from them, especially dito sa game natin. Just a little bit of multiple kills but not converting into anything. Dito Aris though with a solid itlog dito sa kanyang score.
Medyo tahimik pa no? Hindi pa gaano ka-explosive etong si Aris. Wala pa tayo gaano nakikitang play coming from the side of Aris. Pero definitely the side of SGJ Reborn, ang nakukuha kasi nila yung pick-off kung saan si Aris din agad yung nauunang kill. CLD naman yung sumusunod and the rest. And now SGJ Reborn, they're trying to slow down ulit dito sa round number 6. Yung magiging casualty, pero Ares with a good kill. Pero KSA, maganda rin naman yung kanyang pick-off.
Yeah, top si Tino pa yung nawala, no? So not much of a loss galing sa side ng SGJ. They can still operate as 4 people. Let's say the hops were
Natuto
nice.
na eh.
The hops were nice, but the headshot was nice. So galing kay NIVL.
Natuto na eh. Natuto na yung SGJ Reborn sa kanilang pagkakamali. Kailangan natin agad ng aksyon. At ayun na yung ginawa nila. Kailangan natin maghintay at bantayan yung flank na pwedeng gawin ulit ni Seiya. which is ayun yung naging magandang factor kaya nakakuha ng point ang side ng Execration. And now, na 4 versus 2, maybe and Teng, let's see, ano nga ba ang kaya pa nilang gawin?
Yeah, maybe and Teng hasn't been too noisy dito sa game natin. Teng as well getting picked off super early dahil dito kay KSA and his aggression. Pero Teng now with the M4, just a change of priority.
IVL.
And IVL was just sitting there. Nakapo lang siya dun din.
Mukhang nangingitlog at naghihintay ng contact towards the side of Execration. 10 seconds left. Yes, mission success. Hindi magiging enough yung push coming from the side of Execration dahil low HP na rin yung kanilang mga buhay.
Bagay na bagay talaga yung compound sa ganitong laruan ng SGJ, no? I mean, you can play it as slow as possible, tap on util at the start of the round, and then punta kayo B-main, paglabanan ni B-main as that 4-man squad, no? They're more of like strength in numbers type of team.
Yeah. Pero parang ito yung first time na makita natin yung Execration na makagkaroon ng kalaban. Hindi lang dun sa group stage. Kumbaga, yung group stage kasi nila, laging dikit yung score. Pero ngayon na SGJ Reborn onto the Group A, ibang klase yung naging transition. Kumbaga, tignan natin kung magiging handa ba yung Execration dito sa naging Map 1 experience nila. And again, hindi pa naman huli ang lahat para sa kanila. First half pa lang ito, pero mas sanay sila sa second half kung saan sila yung naghahabol.
Execration though, they need to stack up some points dito sa half natin or else fall victim dito sa second half. And knowing how good SGJ can be pagdating dito sa kanilang depensa.
Haris. Medyo maganda yung positioning niya. So walang slight information ata na alam ang side ng SGJ Reborn. Unless makipaglaban siya katulad dito na nagpakita siya kay Kellar, which is nasa kanya yung C4. But definitely, nasa shutdown agad lagi itong si Aris, kaya hindi pa rin gaano nagiging maganda yung impact niya on to their lineup. And now Teng, nag-iisa lang naman dito sa may A, or the side of A side, na mukhang siya ang makakuha ng kill. Pero Kellar and the side of Yobib, kailangan nilang pumasok ng sabay-sabay. Huwag silang mag-audition sa kamay ni Teng. And now, 4v3 ngayon.
Yeah, but still mid-control para sa side ng SGJ. So, opportunity if ma-take out nila itong si Amaybe to try and see if they can start to enter itong B site, which is a lot more easy to defend kumpara dito sa A. Pero NIVL, entry na
Yung
naman.
oras, di yata magiging sapat sa kanila. Well, Execration, well-disciplined play onto their team. Nag-playtime na lang sila, inayaan na lang nilang lumipas yung oras na nasasayang dito ng SGJ. And this is gonna be their second win para sa round number 7.
Yeah, any more than this is gonna be really bad news para sa side ng SGJ kasi as much as possible you do want to dominate itong first half, especially just to get that momentum. It's not really a BL-sided map.
Oo.
Pero SGJ is making it look like it. Pero quick pace galing sa side ng SGJ. We haven't seen that bit. Pero PSA shot in the back of the head. Pero Tino with the 1-for-1. Oh, what a headshot galing
Oh!
What the
Wow!
It's a bloodbath dito sa B main.
Definitely big impact coming from the side of Execration. And IVL falling low. And Execration, mukhang ito na yung comeback na kailangan nilang gawin.
I kind of called it in my head noon. Nagtataka ko, Aris was like, bakit nag-M4 pre? I've never seen itong si Aris with like a default M4. This man rocks the AK every time na nakikita ko siya on stream. So, maybe more comfort zone para sa kanya, pero SGJ still with the lead though.
Yeah. And yeah, makikita naman natin ngayon si LD Yobib. Seiya with a 2K. 4v2 Tino. NIVL, makikita natin ngayon kung yung potential pick-off nga ba nila magiging sapat. Nivel dun sa may gitna, makikita natin yung 4 members. A, Maybe, Seiya, Teng, and Aris onto the side of Execration. Magiging sapat kaya yung kanilang magiging depensa? Oo, papasakin ngayon yung depensa na yan sa dalawang natitirang players on the side of SGJ.
Kalmado lang though. Side ng SGJ. Still very winnable para sa side nila, no? But you do have Tino.
Tino and Nivel. Pero Seiya, napakalaki ng impact niya towards their team ngayon. Na kumbaga, siya yung gumagawa ng flank play. Nagiging effective yun. Pag inulit niya, mas nagiging improve and mas maganda yung nagiging resulta. So, I guess, if the side of Execration na pagpatuloy nila to, pero last round na kasi ng ating first half, so definitely hindi na natin makita kung paano mag-workout ulit yon pag sila yung dumepensa. Pero ngayon, 40 seconds left. Tino and Nivel, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging final push nila.
Kinonfirm na nila na mid since they already re-cleared itong long and got the guy dito sa may B-main. Seiya? Sir, that was an easy shot pero maybe he cleans it up anyways. Tino 1 HP and he is gone. 6-3 para sa side. Or 6-3, 5-4 actually.
5-4, yeah.
5-4 actually para sa side ng Execration. And that last moment really, akala ko talaga pwede pa sana yun para sa side ng SGJ.
Oo.
Kasi that was a god tier whiff galing dito kay Seiya. Pero yun nga, okay lang. He has that highlight play, no, which kind of
Pero
cancels it out.
specialty ni Seiya ngayon na nakikita natin towards the approach dito sa compound. Wherein sila yung dumepensa. Yes, depensa kami pero kaya kong baguhin yung depensa na yun into offense. Na nakita natin yung napaka-big impact niya. Yes, nagkaroon siya ng minimal error dun sa last round na yun. Pero na-convert to pa rin nila to victory to have this 5-4 score. Alam naman natin, Execration, ganito nagsisimula yung kanilang tempo. Ganito nagsisimula yung playstyle nila na sa una nagpapabugbog, sabay magiging dikit ulit yung laban. Pero SGJ Reborn, pag maganda yung depensa nila at hindi nila mapapasok or hindi ayaang makapasok dito ang Execration, I think for sure, pwedeng mapako yung score dito ng Execration.
For sure. Pero Execration, no, I mean, second half is gonna be very important para sa kanila dito. And especially para dito kay, para dito kay Aris, no, try and bring it back in this game. He's been kind of on a downturn, always getting caught in a bad spot, no, dito sa first half natin. And of course, with the usual aggression dito ni Seiya, I think he can really be a good combo kasama niyang kanyang rifler dito to try and open things up dito sa compound, which is very difficult, no? Pero still, it is doable. Nakita naman natin ginawa ng SGJ kanina. They kind of just picked apart yung defense dito ng Execration one by one, making sure na they're kind of just copying a feel all around dito sa ating mapa and then looking to see kung ano yung weakest spot ng Exe dito.
Oo. Exciting to see kung ano nga ba yung weakness spot, ano nga ba yung strength onto the side of SGJ Reborn, ano nga ba yung pinaka susi nila towards this defense. Posibleng gayahin nila yung playstyle ni Seiya na pwedeng lumikod sa magiging opensa dito ng the side of SGJ, or ang Execration naman, pwede silang maging aggressive enough na i-push lang nila yung mid. Ayaan na natin yung ibang angles. Basta mas smoke yan, maklear lang natin, go for it.
For sure. I know, alam ko tong Execration, they're not gonna play the same way, no? Pagdating dito sa ating second half, I think they're gonna be drastically different pagdating sa kanilang map control priorities especially. Tignan mo naman yung map ko lang, sobrang split nila as a team. Pero that's because they're trying to get as much map control as possible bago mag-tick yung clock ng 1:45.
Enough kasi yung time sa dalawang teams na to eh. Kung paano sila magpe-play out, paano yung magiging adjustment nila, kung paano sila lilipat sa magiging depensa, kung pupunta nga ba sa A site, pupunta nga ba sa B site, hindi pa rin natin malalaman yan kung hindi hihintayin dito yung right timing, the timing towards the side of SGJ Reborn. Maganda yung smoke na nakapitalize ngayon na slight gap, pero mas nakapitalize dito ni maybe with that kill. Now, Execration, SGJ, good answer for this half.
Yeah, that's why I never scope in sa window na yun, man. It's just a bad idea. Kasi like, you are stuck with that movement penalty habang naka-scope in ka, no? And you trying to get away is like a snail trying to get away from a roadrunner, pare. So that's not an equal matchup whatsoever. But SGJ losing the sniper so early. So wala na silang instant kill presence. So it's up to the 4 boys.
Napitas na agad si Tino. So again, execution-wise, kailangan nilang maging handa. Kailangan rin nilang alamin kasi 1-minute push yung gagawin dito ng Execration bago sila mag-commit sa iisang side. Pero I guess pupunta na lang sila dun sa may B. Pero again, Kellar and Yobib eliminating 2 members coming from the side of Execration. Make it 3 versus 3. Sapat pa rin yung oras para dito sa Execration. Pero SGJ Reborn, ibang klase yung ginawa nilang kills.
Yeah, good kills galing sa side ng X and a good plant as well incoming into the B site. Napakahirap i-retake unless you do have the right utility. Kaso walang nakanood dito sa may B main side. So X is kind of in a bit of trouble unless si Aris does have his eye in towards the backside. Halfway na nga yung bomba natin dito. This is gonna get a bit hectic para sa side ng SGJ.
I guess parang mataas ata yung pwede nilang makuwang stake on the side of SGJ. CLD ngayon na makakuha na spray down. And Kellar with that good play. Enough yung time to defuse the C4.
Kellar was just waiting for the perfect moment to strike dito sa likod. Ang ganda ng distraction play na ginawa ng SGJ doon. They were all looking at itong spawn entrance instead of dito sa B main. And yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? Execration, no one was watching behind. So realistically, wala talaga silang laban doon.
Nahirapan ang side ng Execration to force that win to tie the ball game to 5 all score. Pero 6-4 ang naging resulta. Dahil dyan, the side of Execration with this good adjustment, they will push the defense sa kamay ni Kellar. Pero Yobib, 2K, 3K, 4K for Yobib. Wow!
And there we go. That's what he is known for, pare. He doesn't give a single heck if it's a 1v4, 2v4, or a 4v4, pare. He be fragging just like that. And that's why, man. That's why there's so much noise around this kid because he can just do stuff like that.
Ibang klase, mapapasabi ka, baka Yobib yan, baka B-boy yan. Pero he will go for the ace. And there we go. A good highlight para dito kay Yobib. Parang kahit siya lang pala dun, kaya niya agad mapitas yung 5 members on the side of Execration.
Yeah, that's Yobib for you. I mean, he just does some really impressive stuff no matter what happens talaga sa game natin. And as long as SGJ can put him in the right position, no, dito sa game natin, I think he's gonna have a very, very nice time, especially dito sa compound. Oh,
wow. Eto na ata.
Laban na ng Tito sa mid.
Magkakaalaman na.
Kellar with the sniper.
Okay, double sniper setup pero hindi tumama agad yung reflex niya dun.
He is dead, bro.
Pero Teng, medyo slight yung kanyang ginagawa na pag-pick. Yeah. Pero parang vision lang ata yung ginagawa ngayon dito ni Kellar. Parang gather some information, saka natin i-execute yan. Pero syempre, mas lamang ngayon ang Execration 5 versus 4 situation right now.
I like the switch though, galing sa side ng SGJ, no? To put itong si Kellar on that AWM. And then he just throws it away.
Good adjustment.
Here. Oh, meron bang dinrop na M4 dun prior? I do not get it, pero knowing how this game works, you can't do that.
So, 4-5. May kita natin, 1 minute push ang gagawin nila ulit on the side of Execration, pero kailangan pa rin nilang mag-ingat sa potential retake ng SGJ Reborn. KSA with a good kill, and now Kellar with a 2K, Seiya and Yobib, 2 versus 2, and now si Teng na lang yung matitira on the side of Execration. Sapat nga ba yung potential kill na pwedeng niyang makuha towards the side of Yobib and KSA? Yes, nasa kanila yung bomba, pero kailangan pa rin i-push to. Mapo-force na mag-push dito si Teng. Pero Yobib, napakaganda ng kanyang adjustment in terms of the crosser placement. KSA though, nakuha ng mga hits coming from the side of Teng, pero Yobib low HP. 1 hit na lang, pero 13 seconds left. Magiging enough kaya to. But again, SGJ Reborn with a smooth round. 8-4 score.
Grabe, 11 kills for the half para dito kay Yobib. If that's a carry if I've ever seen one para sa side ng SGJ Reborn. And grabe naman yun. It doesn't matter, no? It's kind of interesting that it doesn't matter if you guys are gonna perform well.
Oh, it may be good call para dito sa side ng Execration. Let's go for the push dahil medyo malalim rin naman yung depensa na ginagawa ngayon ng SGJ Reborn. Pero unfortunately, si Ares medyo na-damage siya na kung saan na-execute agad itong si Ares sa kamay ni Tino.
Pero maybe though, taking it slow dito sa mapa natin, Execration looking kinda lost dito sa compound, not gonna lie. Pero grabe rin kasi ng strategy ng SGJ dito.
Oo, ibang klase parang
ginagawang-
ibang klase yung setup nila pag nasa playoffs na mismo.
Oh!
Bateng!
Grabe reaction time check dun para kay Boss Tino.
Good play para kay Tino. Pero unfortunately si Teng ang nanalo dun sa duel na yon. Ito na nga ba ang bounce back on the side of Execration. 3 versus 3. Mas maganda yung magiging depensa nila dito sa may A side dahil tatlo ang magpupush ng mga players, so they need to be prepared dito sa flash na pwedeng bato ni Kellar. A may be Teng and the side of CLD. They will commit now onto the side at mukhang mabubulag nga etong mga players, pero unfortunately Kellar with a good kill. But Yobib, good answer, good call para dito sa side ng SCJ. Magko-commit na rin sila to plant the C4 dahil time is taking para sa side ng Execration.
Grabe, Yobib once again getting another kill on the board and maybe napaka-low HP na agad dito sa may 2F side natin. Ang dami pang oras para sa SGJ na makabalik kay SA going aggressive. Yobib, the kid that refuses to die dito sa game natin. SGJ Reborn, don't even need to be reborn. Match point para dito sa compound. Map number 1 might be on the horizon para dito sa side ng SGJ.
Hindi na daw nila kailangan mag-reborn dahil buhay na buhay yung kanilang energy na ipinapakita sa atin ngayon. Dito pa lang yan sa map 1. Especially the side of Execration. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina bago tayo pumunta sa second half. Ito yung delikadong part na pwede silang mapako sa score nila, which is 4, na hindi ngayon nakakagalaw. But right now, ayun yung pinaka-importante ngayon para sa Execration. I-break nila yung barrier na siniset ngayon na SGJ. Now, a 4 versus 3. Nivel, KSI, Tino. 3 versus 1. Tignan natin ngayon si Tino.
Tito Clutch. Oh my God! The quick scope. The quick scope into nothing.
Ayan na. Na-break na yung barrier. Pero tignan natin yung pagre-rebuild ng SGJ sa kanilang depensa. Titignan natin kung mag-i-improve ba or Execration, ganong agresibong push ulit yung gagawin nila towards the side of SGJ Reborn. Dahil nakita naman natin, nakuha nila yung back-to-back kills na walang naging sagot doon. Walang enough answer ang side ng SGJ Reborn with that good objective na nakuha ng Execration.
Thing is with this lead, no, meron dito sa side ng SGJ, they have so much leeway para magkamali dito. So, pwede sila mag-try ng mga really crazy strats that can end the map in an instant, no, or could just end their round in an instant. So, there's a lot of leeway, pero knowing itong SGJ, no, careful pa rin talaga.
Yeah, kailangan pa rin nilang maging careful. Kailangan pa rin nilang wag i-underestimate yung kalaban nila kasi yung potential dito na pwede nilang kunin once na maramdaman dito ng Execration na medyo komportable ata o nagpapabayaan na rin yung kanilang kalaban, mas gugustuhin nilang kunin yung potential na yon. Pero Nivel and the rest of the squad of Execration, mukhang tatlo yung mga kalaban niya. A maybe with a good call na ipipick off agad nila ng ganun kabilis yung first member dito na mukhang tutumba at susunod na rin itong si Kellar.
Yeah, Yobib is here though, presence made. Aris nahulog na agad pero meron ng tao dito sa may 2F side. That's gonna be hard to clear. Kailangan niya ng tulong ng kanyang mga tropa dito. Pero yung kasama niya lang yata. Ay, wala siyang kasama. He's just gonna solo take this. Nades, smokes, everything.
Oh no.
Papadelay lang yata siya, men. Nag-iingay lang.
Pero napakadelikado to kasi kailangan nilang maging enough yung oras. Seiya ngayon and Yobib getting that kill and still Execration with that good kill and advantage. 9-6 score ngayon. Makikita natin yung strength ng Execration kung mapo-force nila to ng overtime.
Kung force na ng overtime, no? There's still 3 chances para sa side ng Execration na makabalik dito sa game natin. They have to take all 3. SGJ, isang pagkakamali lang talaga ng Execration dito and this is gonna be game over.
Delikado.
Grabe na yung SGJ, men. They're like, okay, we're gonna defend as far back as possible. Pag may pumasok ng site, sisigaw na lang kami ng retake.
Hayaan na lang natin muna mag-plant dahil marami pa namang options. Ayun yung nakikita natin ngayon sa kanilang depensa. Yes, naka-crossfire sila, pero yung crossfire placement nila ay napakalayo. Parang LDR yung ginagawa ngayon dito ni Tino and the side of KSA or Nivel. Pero right now, Execration, may pinaplano ngayon silang pasukin.
They're still looking for yung aggro pick dito ni Tino, no? So they're really careful around these corners especially. Ganda na flush.
Ganong flash, pero tignan natin yung magiging execution ng Execration dahil makikita na nga nila dito yung first casualty, which is the side of Seiya, Nivel, and Tino. Ngayon ang tutumba, CLD and Kellar. Patuloy pa rin umaarangkada. And now the Execration has the huge advantage in terms of the man power. 4v2 ngayon. Yobib, KSA, papasok dito sa may smoke. Makakuha ng isa. Pero Yobib, tatlo yung nakatingin sa kanya.
Not even the taps were hitting para dito kay Yobib. Next to impossible para sa side ng SGJ para i-contain yung push na yon. Execration making the impossible happen dito sa compound. 2 points na lang. OT na. We're going to sudden death.
Ibang klase yung potential talaga ng Execration. Kumbaga, okay, 9 points kayo, kaya namin yan. Hindi imposible sa amin yan. And currently, the side of SGJ, yes, medyo nakaka-pressure rin to para sa kanila dahil isang panalo na lang eh. Masisecure mo na yung map.
A bit quiet though dito sa mapa natin. Tino not going too aggressive this time. Babalik na lang. Flick did not hit in that last round and it needed to.
Pero, kakuin nata nila dito. Play safe ulit. On the side of Execration. Wait for slight adjustment nung pwedeng gawing depensa. Pero, Tino, medyo, medyo nagiging risky yung ganong factor na pwede niyang i-push. Pero dun sa may gilid, pwede siyang makakuha ng isang kill. Pero Seiya, nagsasaya na ngayon. Ang side ng Execration with a kill. Mukhang susunod na rin naman si Kellar. Seiya again with a 2K. Aris and the rest of the squad of Execration going for the 9-8 score. And possible na overtime na naman ito.
There it is, 8-9 Execration. Isang puntos na lang, nakabalik na sila dito sa game natin. And ito na ba yun, the Execration effect? Sa una lang nagpapabugbog, pero sa huli, sila rin ang mananalo. Ito na ba yun, pero Keller, instant denial para dito kay Tito Aris, pero hanggang dyan na lang siya. Tako po, nag-sniper pa si Aris dito. That could have been the game changer man, para sa side ng Exe, pero now it's X's turn to go 4v5.
Medyo nagkaroon ng slight adjustment pero hindi agad nag-workout yun because of the kill coming from the side of Keller. And SGJ has a huge potential para dito sa pinaka-kailangan nilang round. Kasi once na Execration, yung experience nila lagi sa overtime, napakataas ng kanilang win percentage. Pero SGJ Reborn, kailangan rin nilang maging handa pag napunta sa ganong point or yung ganong situation na posibleng makita natin.
this is a high pressure round, no? And Execration, they usually do well sa mga rounds na to, pero without Aris, already a big minus para sa kanila dito.
Yeah.
But minor damage dito sa mga B-main players. I think Exe is just taking their side of the map, and SGJ pinapabayaan muna.
Kailangan rin nilang hindi pabayaan yung mga information, lalo na sa may likuran. Pwede silang likuran, yes, ng SGJ. Pero once na makita rin to ng Execration, pwede nilang kunin yung advantage na yun. Kasi 4v4 yun. So, definitely, yung push nila ngayon, and I think, magko-commit sila dito sa A.
8 doesn't look too bad, honestly.
So, well, huge play to para sa kanya. Pero tignan na natin ngayon. Dahil dahan-dahan papasok ngayon ang side ng Execration. Now Tino with a low HP. Teng with a kill! And now Nivel, KSA, Yobib. Tatlo, laban sa tatlo. Execration, buhay na buhay ang kanilang mga dugo. A maybe, Seiya, CLD, papasok at ipaplanta yung C4. But Yobib with that kill. Enough ang kanilang oras. 3 versus 2 yung magiging sitwasyon. Seiya, CLD, paano nyo dedepensaan yung gantong sitwasyon?
Grabe, kinakatasan nila yung oras dito. Keller, KSA down! Yobib, not just yet!
1v1!
1v1, Seiya versus the Wonder Child himself. Good flash!
Oh no!
Gun!
Seiya!
Execration!
Ibang klase!
Ito na ngayon! Execration sa una lang nagpapabugbog. Pero kaya ba nila ipanalo ang ating game? Grabe, the crowd goes wild. Execration, ito yung ine-expect ko, men. SGJ Execration fans cheating at their absolute limit.
Ibang
dito sa
klase
team
talaga yung Execration. Isipin mo, 5-1 score kanina nung first half. Kin-roll up nila to na ngayon na 9-9 score. So, ito yung naisasaado na isusulat lagi sa kwento ng Execration. Pag umabot ng overtime, kami ang makakuha ng win. So, kailangan mabura ito ng SGJ Reborn para para ma-break na rin at hindi na makuha yung ganong naisusulat para dito sa side ng Execration.
Yeah, I mean, Execration, no? Those last few rounds, grabe yung clutch up ng mga players natin dito, especially galing dito sa ating star entry na si Seiya. Seiya was out 3 rounds in a row na wala siyang kill. And then he popped out all of a sudden dito sa last 4 rounds natin going into regulation. So Execration, ito na yung home court nila, the overtime that they also love. So could that be the edge that takes them over dito sa compound?
Ito yun eh. Dito natin malalaman. Parang nakita natin, yes, na pick off nila agad dun si Aris. Pero the side of Execration, okay lang yan. Kaya pa rin to, winnable pa rin to para sa atin. And napatunayan nila Seiya, ibang klase. Nag-buy time, nakuha niya pa yung kill coming from the side of Yobib na kung saan si Yobib naman napakataas ng percentage niya to get that kill. Pero si Seiya talaga, once na mag-pop off yung isang player, ibang klase yung performance at mapapawaw lahat. Lalong-lalo na dito sa mga audience, live na live, dito sa High Grounds Cafe.
Yes, sir. And of course, it is land, my friend. No more excuses dito sa ating tournament, man. This is where it's at. This is where the real crossfire is at dito sa High Grounds Cafe. Of course, harap-harapan talaga ang labanan dito. And as we do approach itong overtime very, very soon, yun nga, no, SGJ, how do they recover from this mentally, no? Kasi for sure, it's kind of expected dun sa stats natin that Execration's just abusing yung isang side dahil nga Tino.
Oo.
I'm not gonna elaborate, no, kasi I don't want the entire SGJ fanbase on my back, pero ayun nga, no, that's just the logical choice para sa side ng Exe. Hanapin si Tino, hit that side, and then, you know, just defend it from there.
Oo.
Kasi, yun nga, no, isang problema yung pag-take ng side, then isang problema yung pagtigil dun sa tatlong papasok ng side galing sa side ng SGJ, kasi ang ganda ng kanilang retake scenarios palagi as a team. It's really hard to defend as Execration, pero kakaiba talaga yung clutch up na nakita natin.
Yeah, definitely. Kala natin, Nivel, enough yung advantage niya dun sa location na yun. Pero, once the side of Execration, okay, nandun yung kalaban, try natin i-wallbang, na-execute nila ng mga ganda, at na-punish nila ng ganun kabilis. Yes, medyo intense at hindi ka talaga hihinga sa ganun sitwasyon. Pero again, new story to para dito sa ating semifinal series 2. Map 1 pa lang yan, ha. dahil hindi rin natin masabi, baka ganito rin yung mga susunod na mapa na dadaan sa atin.
For sure, for sure. I mean, kagaya nga na sinabi ko sa start ng series natin, I think this could be the closest matchup that we've had sa playoffs. Honestly, there's only 2 matchups, pero yun nga, this is one of those matchups where both sides can really just take it away, papasok dito sa ating grand final. So, yun nga, no? First game, OT agad, just as expected, pero we don't know who really has the real advantage dito sa game natin.
SGJ Reborn fans and Execration, nandito na tayo sa overtime na kung saan intense ang magiging bakbakan.
First 13 fiasco na mangyayari dito sa ating OT. Doesn't matter if you're 1 point behind, basta 13 yung makuha mo sa inyo na yung mapa.
Now, slow pace again coming from the side of SGJ. Yes, mas lamang sila in terms of attacking or yung pag-o-opensa nila towards the side of Execration. Pero yung magiging pagbasa dito, lalo-lalo na sa positioning ni CLD, napakaganda, pero kailangan niyang manalo dun sa duelo na pwede niyang makaharap dito si KSA.
Oo nga, that initial fight that we are used to seeing galing dito kay KSA to open things up para sa kanyang team. Pero taking it slow this time, SGJ waiting for the perfect timing, perfect opportunity.
Maybe Kellar, yung approach nila dito is sobrang napakabagal, similar dun sa kanilang pinakitang performance ng first half.
Oh, that nade.
Napakasakit rin yung mga nade na pwedeng tumama ngayon sa mga players coming from the side of SGJ Reborn. Pero CLD and Kellar, mukhang sila ang maglalaban dito sa may gitna. Pero kailangan pa rin nila mag-ingat dahil hindi nila alam na si Seiya pwedeng lumikod sa kanilang team.
Yep. There's yeah, maybe. I think he's already done loading itong B main natin. It's already 40 seconds left on the clock, so maybe you are gonna see rotations. Galing sa side ng Execration. Walang clue dito sa B, walang clue dito sa mid. It only could be A.
Si Teng lang yung nakabantay dun sa may A site.
Need to keep mid control.
Kailangan nating makita itong si Teng. Ano nga ba yung gagawin ni Teng sa pagdidepensa? Dahil 4 yung posible niyang makita. And now A maybe. And the side of Nivel, magkakaroon sila ng laban. Pero 14 seconds left. Ipaplant na yung C4. Sapat yung oras para dito kay Keller to approach and to plant the C4 dun sa may A site. Yes, nakaplant sila. Pero tignan natin ngayon yung magiging sagot ng Execration. And now, a good retake para sa kanilang team.
Yeah, coach is not gonna be happy about that. That's for sure para sa side ng SGJ. Usually they play that more patiently, more drawn out, no? Meron naman silang HE nades to try and block off kung sino man yung nagde-defuse doon. Pero minadali masyado yan ng SGJ and now they lost the lead dito sa ating compound and Execration. This is gonna be a boost dito sa kanilang confidence, Ben.
Yeah.
Double digits first dito sa ating compound.
Definitely the first half ng ating overtime, huge adjustment yung kanilang ginawa. Pero kailangan pa rin nilang mapanatili yung kanilang mga buhay. Dahil A maybe getting the kill na kailangan nila.
Aris is 1 HP, pero pwede naman siya magpalit ng baril kasama si Teng dito and it would be still just as effective.
Ohoho. Medyo mahihirapan ngayon na mag-commit or magkaroon ng pagplant dito ang side ng SGJ Reborn. Mas sanay sila na yung magiging approach nila sa mga bawat site is to go all in. Pero ngayon, nakulang sila in terms of the members na kailangan ngayon nilang intindihin. Dahil kahit sabihin mong 1 HP itong si Aris, pwede pa rin to makakuha ng multiple kills.
For sure. Just needs to get a good timing dito, no? Pero pwede ring role ni Aris dito, like the early warning system para dito sa A site. So he's just gonna stay sa CR, I think, the entire time.
1 minute left para sa side ng SGJ. What will be the plan on the side of Reborn? Dahil ang Execration nag-aabang ngayon at maganda ata yung angle na binabantayan nila on to the A site. Oh no. Tino.
Ooh, good shot.
Aris, the side of A maybe, Yobib, good call para sa kanilang team. 3v1, now make it 3v1 nga na si Seiya ang nakakuha ng kill. Pero ngayon, 1 HP na lang Yobib and Tino. Huge kill ba to para kay side ni Seiya? Nagawa na nga niya yung clutch na yan pero hindi niya na maulit dahil si Yobib natuto na.
Grabe. Seiya peeked around the corner, instantly dead. Galing dito kay Yobib, man. On point na naman yung bata natin dito. 10-10 for the side of SGJ and Execration. Basically equal dito sa game natin. And yun lang, hindi nila makontain the Yobib entry. Papasok ng A-site. CLD getting picked off by Tino as well. So humina talaga ng malala yung A defense nila dun. Ako po.
Nahirapan rin talaga sila kasi alam naman natin low HP rin doon si Aris. So definitely medyo hindi gaano ka-confident yung pag-pick off niya. So parang medyo alanganin na nagdadalawang isip siya kung magko-commit ba siya agad o maghihintay na lang ng slight information na pumasok agad yung side ng SGJ Reborn. Pero again, maybe mukhang play safe lang rin siya dun sa may B site. Hindi na siya manlilikod. Pero si Seiya, yung approach niya dito is tahimik lang muna. Slow and steady lang para dito sa kanilang team.
Pero KSA, lapit na nila dito sa side.
Uy!
CLD, I don't think that's the plan, pero I think he thought na mas onti ang tao, pero
maybe!
Naku po, kinain na ni maybe lahat ng tao dito sa outside. Seiya, nilabas ang
Oh!
AK. NIBL sa likod ng ulo, Yobib ang natira. But if it's anyone to win it might be him. 1v1 na naman.
Sila na naman!
Seiya, Yobib, parehong low, parehong dig. Seiya, isang tap na lang. Oh no, nakaalis pa si Yobib.
Oh no!
Nakaalis pa.
Crucial point to para dito sa dalawang napakatinding laban ni Seiya and Yobib. Ito dapat yung kailangan nating makita dahil si Yobib na naman ang makakuha ng magandang kasagutan.
Hindi na nga, that's gonna be a big boost dito sa confidence ng SGJ. They get the lead back dito sa overtime. They're now 11 and 10. That means they only need 2 para tapusin yung map number 1 na to. However, Execration is still entirely possible na makakabalik pa sila dito sa game natin considering now we are switching sides. Yun nga, no, since now they have the read after itong second half fiasco na nangyari kanina, I think Execration might have a fair shot dito sa ating second half ng ating OT. Pero yun nga, no, SGJ, they're just looking good, man. Lahat ng possible losable na rounds na nakikita nila, it's either won by itong si Yobib, NIBL, or si KSA. As long as those 3 are alive, it's entirely possible talaga para sa SGJ na manalo ng kahit anong round.
And ito napansin ko in terms of the clutch potential, Yobib and Seiya, 3 beses sila nagtapat na kung saan 2 consecutive clutches yung naibigay sa atin ni Yobib, and si Seiya, yun pa lang yung pinaka clutch na nakuha niya, which is yun yung answer nila to get that overtime. Pero ngayon, na parang ginalit nila etong si Yobib na okay, finorce niya na overtime pero mas maganda yung kaya ko pang ibigay on the side of Execration. Pero syempre, 11-10, hindi pa rin to huli onto the sudden death.
Yeah, hindi pa talaga to huli, man. It really can go anywhere, no, between yung dalawang teams natin dito. And hopefully it does pan out for either team here, at least in a good fashion, maybe 13-12, either side. Either way, I'm gonna be happy, man.
Let's see. Nga ba yung magiging plano dito ng Execration? Dito sa side na to, dito nagsimula yung kwento ng overtime nila. So, I guess, may advantage pa rin naman sila. Pero kung mapipick off yung dalawang members towards the side of Execration, mas ihina yung percentage na yon para sa kanilang team.
For sure, for sure. Pero, maybe. Slowly crawling. Wala masyadong contact galing sa side ng SGJ dito sa may B main. So, lot of space gain for free para sa side ng Execration.
KSA, SGJ, and Execration, dahan-dahan lang talagang kukunin yung mga angles, yung mga pagki-clear nila sa mga sides. Kailangan nilang tignan yung left side, right side, and kailangan rin nilang tignan yung mga other corners na pwede nilang pasukin dito, lalong-lalo na SGJ, KSA, maganda yung pwede niyang i-approach dito pero kailangan niya rin ng enough backup.
Slow play lang muna dito yung Execration. Maybe to throw off itong SGJ in their usual rhythm, no?
Yobib,
Kung
KSA.
Hindi nyo mapatay si Yobib agad dito. Hirap
Pwede
to.
pang makatakas no? Pwede pang makakuha ng kill. Pero Seiya, good call na makakuha siya ng kill. Getting the 2K para dito kay Seiya. CLD also answering back. Back-to-back kills coming from the side of Execration. And now Tino. Siya na lang yung natitira. Laban sa 4 members. Make it 3 members down. Or 2 members down para sa side ng Execration. Ares, maybe CLD. Malakas yung potential nila na pwedeng ma-pick off agad itong si Tino dahil yes, naka-AWM siya. So yung recovery niya in terms of the kill, pwede pa rin makasagot katulad nun. Pero Crossfire yung magiging sagutan dito. maybe and Ares, yung call nila is to get that Crossfire. Pero tignan natin, Ares pa rin with a call na malapit na naman tayo sa sudden death.
11-11 para sa side ng Execration. They gain 1 point. Equal na naman ang ating score at this very moment. Grabe naman that play from CLD at kay Seiya. And Aris at the end to close things out dito sa game natin. Nahirapan talaga yung SGJ. Nakabuha ng basa sa kahit anong side and then all of a sudden someone pops out dito sa storage room, gets a double kill. And it was all home stretch galing dun sa Execration.
Maganda yung pag-stretch nila. Maganda yung naging plano ng Execration on to that crucial round. Kamuntikan na makakuha ng mga multiple kills ang side ng SGJ. Pero again, Execration, mas maganda yung naging experience and yung kanilang naging contribution up against this squad ng SGJ Reborn. Pero tignan natin, ano nga pa ba yung mga backup plans nila? Dahil si Teng ngayon, maganda yung angle na pwede niyang makita yung dalawang members.
Grabe. No one is revealing anything on either side. No one wants to show an angle na sila yung may disadvantage. Talagang risky play na nangyayari in and around yung mapa natin. SGJ not really known for the risks. Execration, depende sa mood ni Seiya.
Nakikita na nga natin, ito yung pinaka magdidikta ng storya nila kung sino ang makakuha ng match point. Execration nga ba or SGJ Reborn? Let's see. 45 seconds left para dito sa ating oras. Nivel with this off angle na napakaganda na hindi gaano chine-check out agad yan. So kailangan maging anda dito ni maybe Seiya with a good call coming from the side of Nivel, getting the 2K. KSA falling down 2 versus 2 mga kaibigan. Tino, Kellar, CLD naman, and Aris para side of Execration. Kellar going for the commitment. Bumagsak ngayon si Aris. CLD 2v1 ang kanyang mga katapat. And Tino with a good shutdown. Retake ngayon para sa side ng SGJ Reborn.
Tino hits the quick scope and there it is, SGJ all the way dito sa ating match point. Grabe yung positioning ng tropa natin na si NIVL right on top of that machine. Di nakita ng Execration, no flashes to enter the site whatsoever. No, feeling ko na-spend na nila yung utility nila, try to take the speed control. Pero wala silang tinira dito sa long take.
Wala silang tinira at sinulit nila yung potential na yon. And again, kamuntikan na ang Execration na makalusot dun sa round na yon. Pero SGJ, mas naging disiplinado sila kung paano nila i-approach yung kanilang mga kalaban. Pero Nivel and now Seiya getting that kill para dito kay Nivel. Now 4v5. Makikita natin yung struggle ngayon ng Execration. Paano nila babantayan yung C4. Paano rin naman magre-retake ang SGJ.
Oh, I think Teng should have kept it patient siguro. Not overpeaking itong si Tino, pero it's still a chance para sa side ng Execration. Someone has to go aggressive though. Ari's gonna get shot in the head, NIVL gonna get CLD. SGJ. And there it is, and an explosive finish. Sa isang bagsakan, sa isang execute, SGJ tinapos na ang compound after 26 grueling rounds, I think.
Ibang klase. First time, the side of Execration, natalo sila. Simula nung group stage,
Yep.
pinapakita nila na kami lagi ang nanalo sa overtime. Pag binigay nyo sa amin, kami ang magsisecure ngayon. SGJ Reborn, binura na nila yon sa listahan. Nalaman na nila kung ano yung tamang gagawin at ano yung hindi gagawin. And again, SGJ Reborn, ibang klase rin yung pinarana sa kanila ng Execration.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, no, like as much as we did see a lot of highlight plays galing dito kay Yobib, which is expected, no, kasi the kid's just nuts. NIVL and KSA's positioning talaga really was one of the main points of why SGJ is really hard to remove from their spots. And of course, those clutch kills by Tino at the end pad, in which, you know, we didn't expect this man to hit those types of shots. Pero yun nga, it's Tino. Sometimes he hits, sometimes he don't. Pero yun nga, what matters is he hits in overtime. And there it is. Oh my god, compound goes in the way of SGJ Reborn. Interesting series so far kasi game 1 pa lang, close game na agad.
Oo, game 1 pa lang, hindi katulad kanina ng Series 1 ng semifinals na minsan nagiging one-sided siya, minsan nagiging dikit. So ngayon, parang continuous na magiging dikit yung laban natin, magiging mas sunod-sunod yung magiging effort na itong dalawang teams na to sa isa't isa. Yes, sinabi naman natin, magiging dikit talaga to dahil yung prediction because of the style, because of the potential towards this game, ibang klase talaga ang side ng Execration. Yung power nila na pwedeng i-force ang overtime talagang nagagawa nila kahit anong mangyari sa score nila. Pero SGJ Reborn, mas maganda na nakuha nila itong panalo na to because Execration, mas magiging mainit rin naman sila kasi mas maghahabol.
Oo nga. I mean, Execration, of course, there's always revenge factor galing sa kanila, men. They don't take these types of games lying down, no? Especially pagdating sa mga best of 5 series, they love these long form na series kagaya nga ng mga best of 5s natin. So Execration, I think this has got to be one of the more important, you know, time-offs. Siguro labas muna tayo dito sa ating mga boots.
Yeah.
Talk it out. Kasi nakikita ko kanina, medyo nagiging reckless yung gameplay ng Execration from time to time. And they thought they had it in the bag nung dun sa last round dito kay Devel. Pero that would have been easily around para sa side ng Execration if they just had one more flash. If they just stayed at least a bit more patient, no, para sa kanila dito. Pero medyo nagmamadali na rin kasi yung mga tropa natin on the side of Exe. And as we do see in the highlights,
yeah, ito yung pinaka-unfortunate kill na sana. Pero mas na-turn around pa ni CLD with that pistol. Pero again, yung approach talaga ng 5-1 score na hindi natin inaasahan na umabot pa ng overtime. Ibang klase na nag-tie pa sila ng 11-11. And again, SGJ, maganda na ito yung kanilang ipinapakita sa simula pa lang kesa sa huli nila ipapakita kasi pwede silang magkaroon ng shortage onto their performance dahil pwede mag-outstand kumbaga ang side dito na Execration. But again, napakabang laban pero SGJ Reborn yung nakasecure.
I expected more galing kay Teng. Not gonna lie, no, especially considering the guy that he's up against is also leading the team, so he's a bit busy. Not really, I wouldn't say, yun nga, no, Tino's not hitting shots 24/7, so that would have been an open challenge para sa side ng Execration, at least para dito kay Teng. But ever since, you know, the post-Charlito era dito sa Exe, I think it's been an up and down journey para dito kay Teng on that sniper role. Pero kailangan niyang umangat dito sa ating next map.
Looking at the set summary, yes, nagkakaroon ng pattern dito ang side ng SGJ. Nagkaroon ng balikan na wins, pero the pattern is there. SGJ Reborn with a 4 consecutive round win. Pero mas napaganda ito ng Execration with that 6 consecutive round. Pero sa uli, ang side pa rin ng SGJ Reborn ang nanalo with 13-11 score sa compound, which is Execration pa yung nagpili ng map na yan.
Yeah, and Execration really fought tooth and nail no, para mapanalo nila yung mapa na yun kasi alam nila kung sila yung nagsimula na maganda dito, they're gonna have a really good second game because they snowball really well as a team, no? Kaso, ayun lang, SGJ, they're perfect strats and itong perfect scenarios pagdating dito sa ating last round really did just outsmarted itong Execration this entire time dito sa side ng ating compound. Gonna be interesting to say the least what happens dito sa ating map number 2. And hopefully makakabawi doon yung Execration squad.
Oo. Kasi kailangan rin nilang alamin ngayon ano nga ba yung kailangan nating gawin. Kasi yes, we have the potential to force the game sa overtime. Kaya natin yan kasi mas kaya nating tumagal sa laban. Pero ang side ng SGJ Reborn, ang mission ngayon nila, mas pabilisin natin yung laban. Huwag na natin hayaan na umabot sa point na maulit-ulit yun. Dahil isipin mo, nagkamali ka ng 5 beses or sabihin na natin 6 na beses. So parang ang hirap tanggapin na ganun kadami bago ka manalo up against the side of Execration.
Wala talaga, man. It's not how you fall, it's how you recover. And SGJ just recovered way better than Execration did pagdating dito sa ating late game. And ayun nga, no, they just looked more stable pagdating dito sa kanilang mga strats. And itong Execration medyo kalat-kalat pa ng onte, pero kalat-kalat na gumagana naman para sa kanila from time to time. SGJ, man, I mean, if they can close it out dito sa map number 2 and get a 2-0 lead against Execration, nako po, SGJ, you are in for a hell of a ride dito sa ating best of 5 series. Not much teams come back from a 3-2 deficit, or like not much teams win from like a 2-0 deficit. I think last time nakita natin yun was CFPL. That's China again. CFPL, Baisha, they got 2 games. And then all gamers, you know, they did the all gamers. Ganun, no? Ni-reverse sweep lang nila casually itong Baisha gaming natin.
Pinaramdam lang eh.
Ayun nga, no? I mean, this kind of feels like the match before yung final, no? Ng CFPL natin. This feels like itong LGT versus Baisha Gaming. One team trying to really fight for that number 2 spot dito sa ating final. And they're fighting tooth and nail for it, man. Kaya I'm expecting yun nga, no? Game 5 dito sa ating series kasi in between these 2 teams, halos pantay lang talaga. I mean, the only outlier dito sa series natin is freaking Yobib, man. Kasi, you know, the kids just built different, clutching everywhere. Occasionally missing lang, pero yung kanyang headshot percentage and yung kanyang ability as a rifler, no? Hindi lang pagdating sa kanyang aim, but also his positioning and movement pagdating dito sa Crossfire really separates him galing sa mga ibang players dito ng ating server.
So, kumbaga, nandun siya sa may itaas. So, ang daming mga sumusunod sa kanya bago makalaban or bago siya matapatan dun sa kanyang skill set, kumbaga yung kanyang skill and the mindset na nakita natin kay Yobib. Yes, nakakuha siya ng ace or 5k towards the opponent, the Execration. Kumbaga, okay, Execration, let's go for the swing, let's go for that as a double pick. Pero sabi ni Yobib, wait lang, kaya ko naman kayong pitasin, kaya ko namang barilin agad yung ulo nyo. And definitely, kailangan ngayong mas maging disiplinado ang side ng Execration kasi this is gonna be the map pick onto the side of SGJ Reborn. So kailangan maganda-handa na rin ang Execration kung paano yung magiging plano nila up against the side of SGJ Reborn.
Just gotta be ready, man. You just gotta be ready this entire time. Pero yun nga, I think we've already hit the limit dito sa break in between yung games, and I think the players and their coaches and their staff has already talked each other out. Execration probably thinking, guys, kaya natin to. We've almost had them dito sa overtime. We've already kind of split open yung kanilang slow play, no, as a team. And kaya naman natin i-exploit. Hindi lang natin na-execute na maayos dito sa last map because it's compound. Despite it being a pick dito ng Execration, I don't expect itong compound to be their strongest map dito sa buong best of 5 natin. Pero, now we are gonna see itong set number 2, SGJ Reborn starting on Blacklist, global risk para sa side ng Execration. A lot riding dito kay Teng. After not that good of a game dito sa compound, on that sniper, now he's required to have a good game.
Oo. Hindi natin masabi, baka ito yung pinaka-map ni Teng onto the side of SGJ Reborn, pero or onto the side of Execration, pero I think SGJ Reborn and Execration kung sino dito yung pinakaunang mag-pull off or mas uminit yung magiging tutok o yung mga kill potential nila. I think sila agad yung magkakaroon ng huge advantage kasi pag yung A side kasi mas makuha mo yung kill or yung threat or yung factor na uy, wag nating pasukin yan, mahirapan tayo, kailangan natin muna ng enough utilities, kailangan muna natin gamitin yung mga grenades natin bago tayo pumasok dun sa site kasi again, kailangan nila i-capitalize, maximize lahat na ibigay nila para i-commit yung A site. Pero yung B site naman, again, sabi mo nga last time, may mga butas sa may taas. So, kailangan nilang i-capitalize yung mga ganong resources para ibato yung mga flashes. So, definitely, let's see kung paano nga ba nila ibibigay yung ganong scenario na laban or baka hindi pa nila gamitin.
I think fortunately para sa side ng SGJ, no, this is surprisingly a setup heavy map na hindi lang piniplay ng setup heavy ng mga teams natin dito. So I would say itong SGJ Reborn gonna feel right at home. I think Sniper is gonna be a bit questionable, no? Kasi Tino, just like I said, as much as I do love to compliment this guy, clutch shot, he's not gonna hit those shots 24/7, especially pagdating dito sa site. So they might have to assign itong si Keller dito sa ating A side, and maybe they're gonna try to run a pseudo double sniper, pero kasi ang hirap kasing walang sniper sa mid, ang hirap walang sniper sa A, so it's a decision to make para sa side ng SGJ Reborn.
SGJ Reborn and Execration, kailangan nila ng enough time to prepare and to have that sequence na hindi na mauulit para sa kanilang team. Again, napaka-hype na nga dito kanina ng Execration. Kala nila makukuha na agad nila yung win na yun. But definitely, the side of SGJ Reborn, yung kanilang mga supporters na nahimik sa ganong senaryo. Pero sabi nila, bounce back tayo. Kailangan natin makuha kung ano yung nasimulan natin na aggressive play and the win. The advantage is there. Pero again, Execration, pag nakuha nila yung early half na itong map na to sa port, I think sa kanila na yung itong map 2.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to keep it consistent, no? I think as much as you would like to rely on dito sa snipers natin, I think the rest of the squad really just fleshes it out. I think Yobib's gonna be the most interesting case, no? Kasi hindi naman siya yung maging main star ng mapa na yun, and he's gonna try to navigate around yung sites natin. I think he's gonna be the type of guy to either play yung late push dito sa may mid and or just anchoring itong B, trying to challenge early and try and see if he can get that early damage in para sa kanyang team. But it kind of really depends on how SGJ sets up dito sa game natin. But if Tino can hit some shots dito sa mid and get some picks going, that's gonna make life a whole lot easier para sa side ng SGJ, just playing a 5v4 sa start ng game.
Yeah. Baga, yes, Tino versus Teng. Sabi mo nga kanina, mas lumalamang si Teng in terms of pick-off. So si Tino minsan online, minsan offline. Pero pag mga crucial moment, nakakuha siya ng mga gusto niyang kunin na kills. Nakita naman natin yon yung quick scope on the side of SGJ Reborn. Pero again, you need to be consistent in order for you to have the advantage. Pero syempre, pag hindi ka naging consistent naman, nasa yun yung disadvantage. Mas mahihirapan yung team nyo, mas hindi nyo makukuha yung strength na dapat na nasa inyo. So again, yung weakness nandun sa naging pag-point out natin. So let's see, paano nga ba nila kukunin or babawiin yung ganong playstyle.
Yeah, feeling ko talaga like it's more about yung points na nakuha ng Execration. I think they should have not let it reach match point in the first place, no? Pero feeling ko talaga is just multiple rounds in a row para sa side ng SGJ Reborn, and they just try to just try to keep it contained as much as possible. At least dikit yung laban, no, pagdating dito sa game natin. So we're gonna have to wait and see kung anong pwedeng i-offer nila pagdating dito sa port. I'm trying to think kung anong default pwede nilang gawin dito, considering the start was the start was BGR yata sa side ng X, eh.
Yeah,
And,
Global
BL.
Risk and SGJ naman yung
BL,
Blacklist.
yeah.
Yes.
Gonna be interesting kung since setup heavy team itong SGJ, no, I wonder kung gaano kalakas yung priority nila dito sa may ladder. If are they gonna fight for ladder, Are they gonna fight para dito sa catwalk? Kasi catwalk, that's where like half the setups are at. Para dito sa mga needs natin. Those flashes, those needs, those smokes can really pelt kung sino man yung nagko-cover dito sa A side natin. But the most underrated thing about itong port map natin is, for some reason, Pinoy teams refuse to set up dito sa B side. May bubong dun sa B main, di ba? May butas sa taas, 0 nades thrown. Galing sa side ng mga I'm trying to protest para sa mga Pinoy teams natin. Throw some nades please dito sa B side.
Subukan naman nila. Baka gumana
baka may flash na gumana, flash to heaven or something, and then boom, everyone's blind on side.
Kumbaga, napakagandang na-point out mo ngayon. Kasi yung mga boxes dun, maapektuhan pa rin naman kahit nakatingin na sa baba. Yung kung sino man yung mga dumedepensa. So, napakaganda rin na pwedeng panging delay or maging disruptment yon towards the defense. Pero again, tignan natin kung pwede nilang i-apply or i-apply na nila yung mga ganong senaryo. Kasi small details talaga, yun yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. Kailangan mong malaman rin kung ano nga ba yung meron sa mga maps natin, ano nga ba yung mga pwedeng batuin or pwedeng lumusot yung mga bala natin, the wall bang, the spot na katulad nga na sinabi mo. Pero syempre, wag muna kayong alis dyan dahil magbabalik muli kami for this map number 2.
And there it is. Hello and welcome back to the CFS Masters 2023. Ako nga pala si Sneaky Frog. Kasama ko si Aaron. There was just a bit of a thing going on na na-investigate na ng CFS HQ. Talk between the marshals and it's already solved as of now. Pero ngayon, babalik na tayo dito sa ating series, of course, in between itong Execration at SGJ Reborn. Obviously, SGJ Reborn taking itong map number 1, which is gonna be Compound. Map pick ito ng Execration, and unfortunately, they lost at the last turn dito sa overtime before they could tie it up dito sa ating 11. Pero yun nga, no? Second map, port, just like I said, gonna be hindi naman super, no? Like, it's gonna be like 50% how the snipers do. The other 50% is how the rest of the team does. Pero, ayun nga, no? There's still a lot of question marks, especially since SGJ yung nag-pick ng mapa na to. Whether or not, what's their setup dito sa mapa na to? Are they gonna put Keller on the op the entire time? Meron bang may iba na position in and around yung mapa? Is there gonna be a aggressive mid-push na may nag-challenge? Kasi, I have a feeling that SGJ Reborn is gonna be a very mid-heavy team pagdating dito sa ating game. Just try to take advantage, no, yung lamig dito ni Teng as a player. So, kung malamig si Teng, there's the option na mag-om dito si Aries. And pag malamig si Aries, they just have mid-control all the time. Pero, that's if. That's a rare case itong Execration na they go from one game, then ang ganda ng laruan nila, then they go to the other, choke it out.
Napaka-big information and important na maki point rin nila yung mga kailangan nilang tandaan at kailangan nilang kunin at gawin into this map number 2. Again, SGJ, sila ang nauna or nakakuha ng unang panalo nung map number 1. And again, Execration, they need to bounce back dahil yes, may factor talaga na kaya nilang lumaban hanggang sa uli, hanggang sa sudden death, overtime, kahit ano pa yan. Pero ang ganda pa rin ng ipinakita nga ng SGJ Reborn doon sa laban na yon. Simulan na lang na maganda at naging dikit naman yung laban sa huli. Pero again, kailangan na natin mag-focus sa map 2, sa port, kung paano nga ba yung magiging matchup, paano nga ba yung magiging setup dito sa ating mga teams.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting, no? Kasi SCJ gonna be the ones on the offense this time. Yun nga, where they're gonna place their aggression, where are they gonna place their nades, where are they gonna place where they need to go. Pero yun nga, gonna be interesting to say the least kung paano nga lalaroin ng mga teams natin itong map and itong port especially. We don't really see it a lot, especially it usually is left up as that 4th or 5th map dito sa ating best of 5, pero you know, there's still a lot of crossfire to be played dito sa ating set number 2, of course. But yeah, I mean, going into that last game, of course, top performers para sa side ng SGJ Reborn. No surprise, it is gonna be Yobib, man. Yobib is always performing no matter what happens, no matter what time of day. he's gonna hit his shot, he's gonna hit his headshot, and ayun nga no, like good positioning galing sa side ng SGJ on towards that last round as well, especially dito sa kay side ng NIBL with that elevated boost. Pero ayun nga, there's a lot of stuff that could have went wrong, could have went right para sa side ng Execration. Pero ayun nga no, at the tail end of that game, it really just fizzled out. Pero yun nga no, another map, another day, another set of games para sa side ng CF dito. Hopefully, ayun nga no, ready and roaring na yung mga teams. We're waiting for a bit man, not gonna lie. Pero I think everyone's just waiting for that start button to be pressed dito sa lobby.
Kasi pag nasimulan na, kailangan na agad rin tapusin. Kung sino nga ba dito sa dalawang teams natin yung magkakaroon ng enough factor to execute well, kung paano nga ba sila mag-work out towards their opponent. And again, syempre sa mga viewers natin dyan sa Facebook, and especially dito sa onsite, na nanonood rin sa Facebook, kumbaga double na yung ginagawa dahil papasok na agad tayo sa ating map number 2. Dito lamang yan sa port.
So they're gonna keep Tino on the sniper dito sa ating BL side, which is very interesting. Akala ko si Keller yung gonna be the one handling the rain, no? Pero to be fair, Tino only has to hold one angle, which is off of yung RS dito. Pero Execration, this is what I like. Na gusto kong makita na hindi natin masyado nakita in that last game. Them using their boosts, them using their map knowledge, especially dito sa port to try and create an advantage.
Yeah, Execration. Tignan natin yung depensa na gagawin nila. Again, yung playstyle ng SGJ Reborn. Slow push tayo. Katulad nung pinakita nila nung compound. But right now, CLD dito sa may mid side with a flash na kinain na nga dito ni KLR. Yobib KSA. Pero syempre, the casualty is there on the side of Seiya. But Yobib with a good take para ma-equalize yung laban.
Pero yeah, maybe though, got that boost earlier. That means kung merong may maglalakad dito sa A, or even let go of shift one time, he's gonna be hurt. Pero hindi. Maybe actually lets go of the angle and isusupport na lang ang kanyang sniper na si Teng.
Oh, di tumama yung first shot. Pero definitely, kailangan lang nilang iwobang dito si Teng. Teng with a low HP. Hindi pa nila gaano na commit at hindi pa gaanong pinush forward.
Buhay pa si Teng.
Buhay na buhay pa rin at kayang-kaya niya pa rin makapitas. Pero si hindi gaano na pull yung trigger, hindi gaano na pindot yung gatilyo na sana makakuha niya si Ares.
Pareho silang hindi nag-react, no? Dito peak both sides. They're like, huh? Okay.
Okay.
There's the info.
Andiyan nga pala. Dadaan lang naman ako eh.
Oh, laman yan kasi especially with the new minimap. Red ping. Sa kanyang mapa. Teng though, no scope attempt. Not so sure about that one, pero KSA gonna be down, pero that's fine.
Yeah. Good commit play.
Maybe needs to live.
9 seconds left. Yobib, Ares, good defense. On the side of Execration. There we go. Round 1 para sa kanilang team.
Immediately look back, no? Kasi I'm waiting for the intensity to kick in. Galing sa side ng Execration, no? Kasi alam mo naman pag tense yung mga games, dun lumalabas yung tunay na spirit eh.
Oo. Katulad kanina, nung umabot ng 9-9 score, talagang hiyawan ang lahat ng supporters dito ng Execration fans. And now, good play. A may B with a goose boost rin naman sa kanyang kasama dun sa may A site. But right now, Tino pa rin. Medyo nag-iingay na. And especially dito si Teng, sinasabayan niya yung ganong play.
He's finally punished dong si Aris. I think his favorite thing is to just wide swing itong specific spot natin. Pero it is a 1-for-1. Si Keller rin yung nawala. Somewhat of equal value from both sides. Pero Execration though, they're just holding it down. And I like yung positioning nila dito. Hindi sila nag-overextend. They're just like, alright, we're just gonna watch ladder. Naka 1-for-1 na kami. Mas delikado sa inyo na mag-execute dito more than anything. That's a big kill. Si Yobib pa nga yung nakuha.
Bonus yun para sa side ng Execration. Eliminating Yobib on that wonderful side dun sa A-long. So, SGJ, parang nahihirapan ngayon sila to execute well kung paano nga ba kukunin yung mga site. Again, sila yung pumili nitong mapa na to. So again, they have the advantage kung paano rin i-execute or subukang pasukin. Pero si LD, KSA, kakalaman tayo. Titingin nga ba sa baba? Pero I think hindi na nga tumingin. Dahil nandun si CLD and Teng with that huge play para side ng Execration.
There it is, SGJ not starting off well dito sa mapa. That is their map pick. I think hindi nila in-expect na may presence na galing kay Teng. Just like this, just holding it down the entire time. And KSA though, yun yung gusto ko makita galing sa side ng SGJ. KSA with the fast entry. Meron na silang B main control, pero susundan ba nila yung sinabi ko? Where is the nades? On the roof. We just need one flash, brother.
Di pa rin nila ginagawa yung ganong assignment. But again, maybe SGJ, KSA getting that kill. Andito na naman si Tino. Si Seiya yung kunin niyang casualty. Good kill coming from the side of SGJ Reborn squad. But Execration, wala pa silang nagiging sagot dun sa mga kills na nakuha sa kanila.
Yeah, tinry nilang i-surprise itong SGJ with that flash play dito sa may B-house, pero I think nakaharap na lang dun si Tropang Tino with that information, not blind at all, just holding the very thin angle. And Seiya is down. Two big members got inside the Exe. Aris is up next. KSA, another kill on the board.
KSA, CLD on to the corner. Mukhang hindi nga nila makukuha yung kill. Pero they will go for the plant. Teng na lang yung matitira. But Yobib, again, getting that kill. 2-1.
There you go. SGJ Reborn. First round on the board. Mga B players natin getting caught kinda overplaying their stay dito sa may B-house and resulted in 2 casualties. No? Good patience galing sa side ng SGJ not to push that or else mauubos sila dito ni Seiya though with that very aggressive peek dito sa may B entrance. Nako, pag tumama yung flash na yun, that's at least 3 people blind.
And yung call nila dito is to play safe para sa side ng Execration kasi yung push na pwedeng ma-provide ng SGJ is nandun na eh. Nakuha nila agad yung win na yun because of the slight adjustment na mag-push na lang tayo. Get the kill, get the information, and now Aris spamming the mid side. Baka sakaling may madamage siya. But Teng and Tino nagkaroon ng magandang sagutan kung sino sa kanila ang mas magaling mag-snipe.
Big kill as well galing sa side ng Exe. They finally take out Tino, who has been slightly annoying para dito sa ating squad. Pero si Keller though, he can also pick up the sniper. Yun yung problema. Double sniper versus double sniper setup at the moment.
Sino ang mas matimbang? Sino ang mas aangat sa kanilang mga lakas na natitira? Nivel, buhay na buhay pa rin with a full HP alongside with KSA. But Yobib and Keller, medyo mababa na rin yung kanilang mga buhay. CLD, Teng, and A maybe. Let's see. Dalawang setup dito coming from the side of SGJ. Pero dun sa may gilid, si Teng naman ay kailangan rin naman mag-ingat dahil late push, posibleng niyang makita. A maybe onto the corner. Yes, makakuha siya ng magandang pick. And now Teng, last player remaining. Execration, KSA, nagkakasagutan. Pero yung grenade, hindi tatama dahil magbabato
Yes,
rin
an A2. Ay! Okay, bulag na bulag si Idol dito. Colt. Nako, bakit mo nilabas ang Colt mo, Idol? Yun na yun ang KSA getting the kill on towards Teng. And 2-2 SGJ bumabawi sa kanilang opensa dito sa Blacklist side.
Yeah, bumabawi.
Ganda ng check doon ni KSA, no? Kung di nila chinek yung CNT, patay sila lahat.
Oo. Ayun na nga. May kita na nga natin. KSA.
Yeah, damn.
Teng. Yung ulo.
What a shot.
Agad. Yung inuna.
Pag
Para
maganda talaga
makuha
yung,
pick.
pag maganda talaga yung spawn mo dito sa port, you can just do that. Like, especially
Okay.
kung AK-47 ka. Like, if you have the perfect timing, paakit pa lang yung sniper, nandun ka na. Easy headshot yan.
So, huge advantage talaga yan dahil andun rin naman si Yobib. Now, Ares. pinatahimik ngayon dito sa laban. But again, Seiya and Tino nagkaroon ng magandang sagutan kasi Seiya ang magwawagi doon sa laban ng kanilang ginawa sa isa't isa. 2-2 score pero 5-3 ngayon ang side ng Execration.
Next taking it really slow. Pero you can't blame them, no? Hindi na ngayon yung oras na para kumuha ng sarili yung plays unless makakuha kayo ng isang napakagandang spot or any information. Maybe on that sniper. Nako po.
Nako po. Talagang kailangan na rin mag-ingat dahil probably pwedeng maging effective yung sniper dito ni A maybe to get 1 kill. Lalong-lalo na kung si Yobib pa yung kanyang mapipick off. Pero sabi dito ni Killer, sasabayan rin kita. Pwede akong kumuha ng sniper. Magkaalaman tayo. Tumesting ka. Pero titignan natin kung sino nga ba yung unang testing. Seiya dun sa may kaliwa. At nasa may kanang bahagi naman. Etong si A, maybe. CLD and Seiya. Good timing. Para dito sa side ng SGJ. But unfortunate para sa kanila na makakuha ng kill. Pero Seiya, CLD, karoon ng kill. At ang CLD ngayon, Yobib, back-to-back headshots on the side of both teams. Maganda rin yung sagutan nila, maybe. Yung Yobib. Oh, nag-uwi!
He still hit that? Oh my god, Yobib is just crazy. He is just crazy. Sobrang layo ng angle na yun, no? Galing sa kanyang crosshair. I think he was still checking backside. Tapos napatama niya pa yun. Absolute mechanical god din ng tropa natin na si Yobib. And SGJ. There we go. We're gonna have a quick reset, brother.
Reset lang muna. Quick play on the side of both teams. Kailangan lang rin nilang magdahan-dahan. 3-2 score. Not bad rin naman yung first half na score natin on this round number 5. Pero, again, mas dikit ngayon yung score in terms of the map 1. Kasi yung map 1 kanina, 5-1, yung naging simula bago makahabol ang side ng Execration. Ngayon, nadikit na naman yung laban. So, I think back and forth lang naman yung pwedeng ibigay dito.
Halos, yun lang, I mean, back and forth is maybe what we expect. Parang yung nakita natin sa compound, less comebacky, more dikit siguro dito sa dalawang squads. And I think they both have their respective strengths naman, no? Si Teng lumakas ulit, no? He's providing a lot with this sniper, no? Especially pagdating di lang dito sa A side, he's been appearing as well dito sa B to try and get itong si Tino off of itong flank watch.
Yeah.
And yun nga, pag nakuha na ng Exe itong flank watch, then napakadali talagang ibukas ang ating opensa para sa other side. The flank is wide open. Parang additional responsibility pa para sa isang player para lang i-watch yung likod nila dito. And they're only gonna be 3 strong going into that side take.
Yeah.
Pero, yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, no? Kasi di pa natin alam yung direction ng game na to. There's no direction at the moment. Walang definite team na nagko-control sa game natin.
Kumbaga, ang daming ways to get around win. Pero sabi mo kanina, pag maganda yung spawn ng side dito na SGJ, they have the upper hand na makuha agad yung tamang timing dun sa may A side. So, again, pag naulit-ulit to, pwede nilang gawin yon. Pero let's see kung ano nga ba yung mga possibilities na gagawin dito ng SGJ because they have the lead at Execration. Maghahabol ulit sila.
Pero quiet default though. Maybe na. Andito ka na naman. Maybe. Ganda ng position na to kung hindi siya mapapansin.
Oh, hindi nag-connect. Teng! Pero tignan natin yung mga flashes. Maybe. Teng with a kill on the side of Yobib. Nivel will fall down. CLD also contributing dito sa ating laban. Killer, maybe.
Nasaktan pa.
Masasaktan ka talaga at kakainin mo yung flash. Pero gunfight, in terms of gunfight, hindi sila nakakuha ng kills.
Ito na ba yun? Datito Asim. Pero si Tito rin aasimin niya.
Ayun lang.
That's the C4. Actually, kanina pa nakadrop yung C4 dito sa A side. Pero Keller, not anywhere close dito sa ating game. And he does know na wala nang plank na mangyayari dito kasi si Aris umikot na. Pero SGJ kind of getting knocked out dito sa may long side natin. Salamat dito kay Teng. Ganda ng distraction play ni ano dun, ni Maybe kahit wala siya nakuha ang kill.
Oo. Kumbaga yung presence lang niya, ayun ang importante. Pero syempre, mas importante na nakuha ngayon ng Execration. Yung kanilang round to get this 3-all para sa kanilang kamay.
Ganun ba yun? The Charlito Bow dito ni Boss Teng. Can he actually carry itong Execration victory pagdating dito sa port? It is entirely possible. Depende talaga kung gaano ka lakas mentally, no? Itong Execration squad natin. Pero SGJ still basically equal footing, no, dito sa game natin. Just like I said, there's no definite direction ng game natin at the moment. I think at most it's a back and forth, pero it's a very confusing back and forth to say the least.
Napakalaki talaga nung ano yun, nung parang opening dun sa may B-site, yung bahay na yun. So parang, if you have 2 flashes, tas tama yung timing ng bagbato, parang maganda yung pwedeng execution at pwede mo lang ispamin.
No one does it. That's the problem.
Ayun lang eh. Pero okay, SGJ, Execration, walang gaanong laban until the first minute dito sa ating round number 7. CLD controlling dito sa may gitna. Pero wala pa rin. Mukhang hindi natin alam kung play safe or parang mas nag-i-snake lang yung play nila.
Pero Tino, he's inching forward.
Ayan.
Uy, ganda ng reading kay CLD doon. Pero KSA gets one in return and NIVL gets another one to Seiya. Baka nahulog dito. Pero tignan mo yung HP bars.
Oh,
Look at the
almost
HP bars.
1 HP. But again, RS, Kellar with a kill. Teng, pare-pare sila ng mga buhay. At now, Teng has this M4 sa kanyang kamay. 38 seconds left. Enough yung oras. But again, Tino, probably ito yung first contact. Pero Kellar ang makakuha ng kill. Now, 4-3 score. SGJ Reborn, sila ang lamang.
Yeah, I mean, pagdating dun sa late round scenario na yun, I think SGJ did a really good job na despite medyo hectic yung nangyari dito sa mid, KSA once again doing God's work gamit ang kanyang AK-47 dito, just clearing out itong buong RS, cutting off that entire rotation galing sa side ng Exe. SGJ, kailangan pa nila mag-produce ng 2 or 3 more rounds na ganun.
Oo. Pero Seiya, wala doon na nga siya, pero maybe an Ares. Medyo lumalalim. I think gusto nata nilang kumuha ng aggressive play. But KSA and KLR, nakuha sila ng 2K. But again, Ares, hindi nakakuha ng kill dun sa dalawang casualty na makukuha niya sana. Pero si Teng, napatino si Tino. And now, 2K. But KSA, with that kill, ngayon, lumamang sila ng 2 puntos.
Oh, first 2-point lead in a while para sa side of SGJ. But can they make it 6-3, no? At least inch ever so closer dito sa ating scoreline na 10. Pero, nung itong Exe, meron silang plano.
Ano ang plano nila? Ano yung magiging factor? Okay. Parang nakinig sila dun sa pwede mong i-advise, pero yung grenade kill na yun ay hindi magiging enough. And now, the side of Teng and A maybe last player remaining onto the side of Execration. Ngayon, yung nagiging moment ng side ng SGJ Reborn na parang, okay, yung minimal errors natin, let's correct it. And Yobib, no. Uy.
Uy,
Maybe?
Wala teamwork na nila yan. 6-3. Ooh, okay, I see you. Pero yun na nga, SGJ 6-3 dito sa game natin. Inching ever so closer dito sa ating 10 scoreline. And then yun na nga, SGJ still practically, I wouldn't say practically the same, no? I think medyo bumagal yung mga ibang members dito, but it's still, you know, Yobib doing his thing. KSA, bro, he is not asking any permission para i-take yung mga corners na to. He is just going straight in para mabigyan ng opening ang kanyang team. And that's really good to see, no, yung entry na is gonna dedicate his life even though he dies, does no damage. At least na-distracting player for 2 or 3 seconds to allow itong support to do his thing.
Yeah. Kumbaga okay, commit ko na to. Hindi ko na papabayahan na ayaan lang natin yung mga gantong scenario. But again, 6-3 score ngayon tayo. SGJ nakakuha na magandang win on that last round. Let's see. Ano nga ba yung magiging setup nila? Ano nga yung adjustment? Dahil ang SGJ ngayon ang didepensa.
SGJ though. Na naman tayo na yung common SGJ setup, yung play as far back as possible tas antayin mo magkamali yung exit talaga.
Pero sabi ng ex wait lang. Kailangan natin maging play safe kasi once na makita tayo ng kalaban, pwedeng mabago yung storya. Pero, Keller, ano nga ba yung plano nitong member ng SGJ Reborn? Yes, 3-2 setup coming from the side of Execration. Pero, ang gandang angle nung kay Tino.
Yeah. He should stop moving his crosshair though. He should just focus dito sa long. There's already a guy on site.
Oh, repositioned. Okay, 1 minute push, I think, for the side of Execration. And there we go, Teng. Fortunate kill. Pero si Tino, hindi kumonek yung opportunity na yon on the 3 members. But maybe, and Keller, Nivel, ngayon nakakuha na kills. And there we go, NIVL with the 3K. Enough is enough, sabi dito na SGJ Reborn. Dahil Execration ngayon, ito na naman yung paghahabol nila para makakuha ng overtime potential.
For sure. Pero SGJ, no? 7-3. Ito na naman tayo. Medyo replay yung nangyari dito sa ating last game. Pero ito na nga yung
Oh! Good flash!
KSA! Oh my God!
Good flash!
The tap aim galing dito kay KSA, getting those 2 headshots during the China walk as well. Oh my God, that man was sliding all over the place. Pero ito na nga, Tino, jump peek.
Oho. Si Aris yung nakita niya, pero again, need coming from the side of the members dito ng Execration. Pero on the blank side, andito sa likod si Keller, trying to wallbang the players, but CLD and the rest of the squad ng SGJ hindi nakuha ng magandang retake. Execration again, trying to bounce back dito sa ating map number 2.
Medyo late yung flash doon ni Aris, kaya, or medyo late yung flash doon ni Tino rather, so di naka-fully utilize yung offense doon ng SGJ going on to that retake. Pero sayang yun, men, kasi KSA nakapasok na siya na site
Nakapasok na sa site. Pero, again, Keller, SGJ, Execration, yung plano nila dito is go for the pass plant. Pag nakuha agad natin yung site, plant na agad natin. Huwag na tayo mag-overextend kung ano yung kaya natin kunin na side. Kunin na agad natin. Kasi nakikita naman natin yung strength dito ng kanilang mga players. Eh, makukuha nga, pero yung timing na yun, ipababa pa lang din si KSA. Nakuha na agad yung shot.
He was trying to get out. Yun lang. KSA, laking kawalan pa naman yan.
Seiya. Tino. Ano kaya yung ginagawa ngayon ni Seiya? Pero si Tino. Wala pa silang i-commit. Tignan natin kung tatama ba yung flick. But again, hindi na makikita yung ulo. Nandun na sila sa may ibaba. They will commit it. Execration with a huge kill. Coming from the side of Tino. Hindi na naman nila nakukuha yung gusto nilang pick-off. Tino hindi gaano nagiging online in terms of the sniper kill. Now Aris trying to go out. dun sa ganong play. Pero sabi ni Yobib, wag na muna natin yan ayahan. Dahil si KLR na lang yung magiging player nila. Seiya, Amav, and Teng. Last 3 members dito para sa side ng Execration. I think enough yung time. Or enough yung time para dito sa Execration para i-buy time na lang to. Dahil, again, kung hindi na nagpakita dito si Keller.
Yep. There it is. 7-5. Keller. 5 para sa side ng Execration. 2 points na yung pagitan ng dalawang team natin dito. And a quick A-execute later, no? Tino, hindi man lang nabigyan ng chance para i-shoot yung Ombin, eh.
Oo. Baga, okay, dumadaan sa crosser. Pero yung ano kasi, yung reaction time, hindi sumasapat rin. On the side of Tino, hindi agad nale-left click. Hindi agad na-aim na ayos. Pero again, kailangan ngayon niyang mag-step up para makuha yung map na ito para sa kanilang team. Kasi ang Execration, ang gagawin lang nila dyan, hanggang sa nagkakamali kayo, hanggang sa nakukuha namin yung kill na yan on the side of Tino, a-abuse namin yan para makuha ng mga scores.
Pero SGJ, hindi na sila gumagalaw masyado. I mean, the last time na nag-far back defense sila, gumana naman. So, makes sense na ganito yung defense nila as for now. Naantay lang nilang, yun na naman, mag-bad spot dito yung Exe. Pero kung makuha ng Exe, itong opening frag talaga eh.
Babato na ng mga utilities. Contra side of Execration. Aris ngayon, maganda yung spot na to. Pag nakakuha siya ng kill or pag may dumaan dito ng mga players coming from the side of SGJ Reborn. And now, Execration, 1 minute push ulit yung gagawin nila. Pero anong site kaya yung kanilang paglalaruan? And there we go! Tino, nag-connect yung unang shot niya.
Stick it out.
Tino, ASA. Good reflexes, good answer, good call for the side of SGJ. Na kayang-kaya natin yan with the crossfire. Enough adjustment coming from the side of SGJ to win this round. 8-5 ngayon yung ating score. 2 round na lang to secure this win.
Yeah, Tino trying to keep it swaggy with that quick scope, no? Pero dito mama, doesn't matter because his boy Yobib's there to just finish the job. Pero Tino with a very cheeky angle. Pero wala naman nagpipik na Omer dito sa kabila to challenge that. SGJ though, 1 turn away from match point, being up 2-0 dito series natin.
Yobib. SGJ. See. 8-5 score. Pag nakuha nila tong kalamangan na ito, match point or series point sila sa susunod na game. Pero if the Execration will pull out this performance na makuha nila yan, makukuha talaga nila yan. Pero ngayon si Yobib, Sayanaris, good push para sa side ng Execration. Nabulag yung isang player nila, which is the side of KSA. KSA ngayon trying to get 1 kill, pero hindi niya makocommit. Pero mukhang nabaliktad pa yung laban. Mas kinumit pa at ginusto ni CLD yung fight na pwede niyang ibigay up against the side of KSA. Pero yung pagtutungo niya, enough nga ba yun? Dahil si Aris, nakita pa rin yung ulo.
Ano naman, Execration making it happen dito sa court. Feeling ko, alam talaga nilang blacklist yung landas nila dito sa second half, and now they are showing their entire arsenal dito. 2 points na lang yung pagitan ng dalawang teams. What was a 4-point lead at one point.
Ooh, okay. Napakagandang angle yun. Yeah.
I hate you for this, Yobib. Oh, is that legal?
I think so. Parang pwede eh. Ginawa na nila eh. So, tignan
I saw this one time sa CFPH. I've never seen it used again.
Tignan natin kung mag-workout.
Shout out to the other ZY.
Pero I guess, if may dumaan dun, hindi talaga nila i-check yung ganong gap. Kasi yung gap na yan, importante na yan eh. Pag may umakit lang dyan, nakakit niya si Seiya, patay agad. Ganon kabilis yung reflexes coming from the side of KSA and the huge play. Kumbaga, pocket strategy nila yon and yung strategy na yun gumana sa kanilang.
Yeah. Yun yung isang play na nilalabas mo lang once in a blue moon.
Kasi pag inulit mo, wala na.
Halata na eh.
Halata na.
Gonna get pre-fired. SGJ with a man advantage. Si Seiya yung nawala, but I think that's fine kasi siya yung entry para sa kanyang team. They have like 4 more entries pa.
Pero Aris, Along ngayon. Tignan natin. Paano niya makakontrol to? Dahil si Tino yung posibleng makalaban niya. Pero CLD up against the side of KSA. Etong si KSA kahit iwan mo lang dito sa may A site, kaya niyang patayin yung mga kupunan dito ng Execration or rather the B site. Napakaganda ng mag-hold niya and the crossfire play coming from the side of SGJ. Ganun sila kadisiplinado na alam nila na okay, double pick tayo, go for the trade na lang. Pero syempre, magiging handa nga ba ang Execration dahil match point ngayon ang side ng SGJ.
There it is, SGJ, match point dito sa board, looking to go up 2-0 dito sa ating series. And after, you know, a rocky start galing sa side ng Exe, then coming back and then SGJ out of nowhere, repowering up once again dito sa kanilang depensa. Akala ko, isa na namang pangarap para sa Execration.
Killer, CLDA maybe. Tignan natin ngayon yung transition ng dalawang teams na ito dahil this might be the last round para dito sa Execration. Another pocket strategy na naman.
Nahalata na yung SGJ are like VOD, ano tawag sila? VOD demons. Yung mga lahat talaga ng VODs ng kahit anong region they're watching, man.
Isipin mo,
At the same time, I think everyone knows that.
Sino titingin dyan na player na wala namang kalaban dyan, panigurado eh. Kahit sabihin mong napaka-common spot yan pag ginawa ng isang player. Pero pag nandito ka sa gantong level kasi, hindi mo aasahan. Tignan mo, ibibait lang dyan ni Yobib. Etong position ni KSA.
Huwag kang bababa, KSA. The moment KSA goes down, he's dead.
Ayan na.
Kaso kita yung paa. Oh! Ika ba?
Oh!
Wait, Teng might have just saved the round. Kumakuha pa siya ng isa dito.
Pero nabulag sila ngayon. SGJ, Aris, the side of Teng. Doon sa may likuran, parang may lumilikod na isang player dito. Mainit. NIVL. And also Kellar. Huge play to pag gumana at makakuha dito si Tino ng isang casualty. Kasi na-smoke out na nga yung entryway niya pero yung flash na mapoprovide niya is napakalaking factor to.
Uy!
Pero yung kanyang timing is hindi magiging enough kasi yung timing naman para dito sa side ng Execration, makakuha sila ng isang kill. Pero syempre, Aris with a kill dun sa may baba, hindi ata nila tinitignan. And still, buhay pa rin ang Execration.
Hindi ko alam kung sinasadya na nila at this
Parang
point.
maulit-ulit eh.
Sinasadya na nila. Sige, match point. Alright guys, time for a comeback. Ito na yun. This is it.
Parang automatic pag
Sporty na naman.
nag 9 points yung kalaban mo, pinapatigil na Execration.
Lumalakas ka bigla. To be fair, no, lumalakas ka talaga bigla pag match point na yung kalaban.
Oo.
There's nothing to lose except your life kung ikaw si Keller.
Isipin mo yun. Execration. Nag-workout lahat ng mga ginagawa nila pero Tino hindi ulit tatama. Hindi ulit tatama at magko-connect yung mga shots niya. 9-7 pero still match point dito ang SCJ. Parang naulit-ulit yung map 1 kanina.
Oh, Nibel, kailangan mag-dodgeball, right? But it's more like dodge bullet. This entire box is wall bangable. Pero grabe, na naman tayo dito sa side ng SGJ, no? Far back as fast as possible. Nawala na si Keller, that means we are gonna play crossfire on both sides.
Pero pag winolbang kasi ito eh.
Oo nga, isang nade lang to si Nibel, patay na.
Pero parang hindi ata nila in-expect. But unfortunately, yung mga flashes ngayon ay magko-connect. AMB, CLD, Seiya, iba't ibang mga pace at ibang iba yung mga magiging sagot sa mga nagiging laban. KSA na lang yung pag-asa to clutch this out para sa side na SGJ or Execration. Ipapush pa rin nila to to overtime. Nade ngayon ay tatama, pero sinalo. Pero hindi pa rin, naging sapat yung damage.
Yeah, I think this is a lost cause para sa kay KSA. This might just be him giving up the round. Ito na ba yun? The Aris late game. The Aris late game. He just got
Late
8
game,
kills
eh, no?
in the span of 2 rounds, 3 rounds pare.
Dun gumagana pag late game eh. Kumbaga wala siyang early game, pero pag sa late game, alam mo.
Parang card effect lang sa Yu-Gi-Oh! It needs to be activated. And it activates at 9. Activates at OT.
Eto na.
God, we're gonna be
Naisusulat na naman. Execration, overtime. Titignan natin kung SGJ buburahin yung sinulat na yon ng Execration. Tignan natin ngayon yung pag-hold ng SGJ. Kung magiging sapat, anong site kaya yung kukunin? Pero definitely parang ang weak spot dito ng SGJ is yung A site, yung B site kasi napakaganda ng pagdidepensa dito ni KSA at yung backup or setup ng mga sa side ng SGJ is tamang kompleto at handa sila. At right now, KLR, pag binatuan siya ng bomba dito sa may gilid, yung damage niya ngayon ay magiging sapat sa kanila.
Pero kinansin nila yung A. That's gonna draw some attention though. I like yung reposition dito ni Yobib instead of going a lot more aggressive. No? Pinalitan din na lang yung spot yata ni Keller dito sa mid, which is
fill in the
that
gaps
rotational
lang.
player, no?
Kailangan mo lang i-fill in yung gap kung saan kailangan. Punta ka na dun kesa naman sa pagsisihan nyo pa. Pero again, Execration, they will go for the A-long. Keller and NIVL, kailangan rin nilang ingatan yung kanilang mga buhay dahil utilities ay binabato na. Tatanggapin nga ba nila yung mga flashes, yung mga grenade na ibabato sa kanila? Seiya, Teng, Yobib, maybe going for the overtime dahil si Tino na lang yung natitira sa side ng SGJ Reborn. Tino, magiging sapat nga ba to? But CLD, Execration ulit. Overtime ang ating laban.
Execration allergic to playing in regulation pare. Dapat OT. OT lang. OT talaga. We don't end at 10, we end at 13. We don't end at 10 p.m. We end at 2 a.m.
Ibang klase. Execration, walang laro na hindi umabot ng overtime yung mga performance nila. Mas maganda talaga ang Execration. Pag sila yung lumaban, alam mong overtime na. Huwag mo nang isipin na abot to ng 10 score lang. Make it 13 score bago ka manalo.
Oo nga, I mean, I think this happened time and time again dito sa SGJ Reborn, no? But now this time, Execution, they kind of learned from yung kanilang last na game, no? They're gonna be like, okay, let's try and apply it dito support. It's more open. Mas gumagana na yung setups natin dito kumpara kanina. And now they're seeing some success, no? Pero, I don't know why they still wait until yung very tail end ng game. There's something about, yun nga, no? Playing at match point really just makes all the difference pagdating sa tapang mo sa game, eh. It's either kakabahan ka ng malala or bawalan ka ng kaba in its entirety.
Bang klase. Isipin mo, hindi lang isang beses pinaranas to ng Execration sa kanila. This is the second time the side of SGJ naka-experience ng gantong overtime na hinabol ng Execration. So, parang hirap isipin na hindi naman sa hindi ka natututo eh. Hindi ka makapag-adjust sa kayang ibigay ng kalaban mo sa iyo.
Oo nga, no? Kasi, I mean, time and time again, nakita natin Execration just whamming nades dito sa ating A site and wala silang masagot kasi yun nga, Tino, not the type of guy to hold it down on his own, no? Kailangan may kasama yung tropa natin and at least some help galing sa kanyang mga teammates. Pero thing is with about Port is that sniper can either make or break the round.
Gera kung gera, Aris ngayon, pulado. Ganun na naman kabilis yung pacing natin pero si Yobib, CLD, casualty ngayon para sa kanila. Kill or... Wow! Teng! Nagpapakilala at nag-explode na naman. Etong player na ito, KSA, sinalo niya yung flash. Pero kailangan mag-connect ni Teng doon sa kanyang AWM.
They just have to back it up now. Hindi naman na kailangan maging masyadong OA dito sa push. Pwede naman iwan dito sa Seiya. You're gonna be fine. Execration, they finally got the advantage that they wanted sa start ng ating round. Si Tino, buhay pa, Yobib, and NIVL. At least wala na si KSA at itong si Keller. Pero Seiya,
Napakalalim ni Seiya. So, definitely, hindi siya gaano chine-check. Kasi, once na i-check mo siya, may kita ka rin naman dito ni Teng. So, napakagandang play na nakita naman natin. Si Seiya agad nakakuha ng 2K. Pinatahimik si NIVL and Yobib. Tino na lang yung matitira. And still, Execration, nakakuha ulit sila dito ng magandang momentum.
ito na ba yun? Ito na ba Seiya back in form dito sa game natin? He's clutched so many times para sa side ng Exe on that compound game, pero kaya pa nilang tapusin dito sa port. Exe looking a lot more aggressive, a lot more willing to fight.
Si Teng, handang-handang lumaban, pero sinalo yung granada. 1 HP para dito kay Teng. Tino, pinatahimik muli ni A, maybe.
Ganda ng spot
Yobib,
ni CLD.
Keller, CLD. Execration going for the push. Hindi napapatagalin pa. Gusto nilang tapusin ang laban.
And there it is. Execration, dos na lang sa kanila na ang mapa na port, and we are gonna have a map trade pagdating sa mga picks. Gonna be very interesting kung paano mag-pan out itong map number 3 natin, considering map picks don't matter, no? Kung sino lang talaga yung mas magaling dito.
Oo. Pero this is a crucial one. Kumbaga, SGJ, yes, nakuha na nga nila yung comeback nila nung map 1. Once na makuha ulit nila ito, parang ang side ng Execration, okay, pag nagkakaroon ng overtime, may potential talaga silang makabawi. Pero si Ares, bawing ngayon dahil nakakuha siya ng kill up against the side of Yobib. 11-9 score for the 5 ngayon. Execration lamang dito sa ating laban. Tignan natin ngayon. Seiya, KLR, KSA, Tino, NIVL. Slowly pushing dito sa site ng B. Di nila alam. Si Seiya nandun na sa may itaas.
Yun na naman. Kind of using their own medicine against him.
Maybe.
Seiya.
Nakita nga nila pero Seiya ngayon. May kita naman natin dun sa may itaas. Backup kung backup lang naman. Execration going for the 3 consecutive round na kanilang pinapatunayan ngayon sa side ng SGJ. Maybe and Aris. 12-9 score. Mga kaibigan, ibang klaseng overtime ang kanilang ipinapakita sa atin.
Yep, the longer the series, the more crossfire we get to see. And ito na nga, Execration on the cusp dito sa ating game number 2 para makuha nila ang kanila, or map pick rather, ng itong SGJ.
Yeah.
Grabe, another heart-stopping na OT. Pero ngayon, hindi na nakakuha ng round ng SGJ Reborn. Now they could be in trouble.
Pero, pwede nilang mabaliktad to sudden death. Pero napaka 50-50 ngayon yung parang nag-toss coin lang na okay, heads or tail. Kung ano yung tumama, ikaw yung panalo. Pero ngayon, last half ng ating overtime, isang round lang na ma-secure ngayon ng Execration. Sila ang makakuha ng map number 2.
CLD though, getting itong ladder for free. Ito yung isang pet peeve ko lang talaga dito sa SGJ though. They need to pick one side of the map where they really need to contest heavily.
Aris. Teng! NIVL!
Yobib KSA is still alive though. Kailangan natin kumalma. Teka lang.
Kelar.
Teka
Wag
lang.
munang maingay daw.
Teka lang.
SGJ!
Teka lang.
Kelar! Getting that kill. 2K ngayon para sa kanyang round na napaka-importante para sa kanilang team. 3v2, CLD and Teng. Napaka-crucial to sa kanila to close
Sayang
this
flash,
map.
man.
Pero titignan natin ngayon, trying to spray and getting that bonus kill on the side of Kelar. Pero dun sa may taas, lumipad
Oh,
at
Teng!
nakita ito si Teng in a good retake for the side of SGJ Reborn.
Nasaan yung sniper ni Teng, bro? I was like, he would have won that easily kung meron pa siyang AWM sa situation yun. But I think the information was low siguro yung player, low enough para gumawa ng 1v2. Pero man, you gotta think about your util kung kayo yung execration doon at
Lalo
that
na
very
sa ganong
moment. Kasi
crucial.
naghagis ka lang ng flash pre.
Wala kang ginawa.
Flash mo na, flash mo sana si CLD, could have confirmed itong bridge. Pero sayang yun.
Ayun nga ba
Not
yung
gonna lie.
magiging minimal error na magiging magandang factor towards the side of SGJ Reborn. Hindi pa natin alam kasi kada round na lumilipas dito sa overtime, napaka-crucial para dito sa dalawang team.
Yeah. Kaso yun nga, X is now on the one match point. No?
Yeah.
Isang pagkakamali lang ng SGJ. Tapos na to.
Si Tino na nga, Ares, mainit na mainit!
Tito Aris naghahunt ng Tito sa kabilang team.
Keller, good answer. At hindi na rin silang kukuha pa ng pick. Hindi nila kukunin yung trade-up na pwede sana nilang kunin na yon. Pero 4v4, pantay ulit yung laban. Tignan natin kung si KSA, maganda nga ba yung pagdepensa niya dito sa may B-site? Maganda nga ba ulit yung crossfire play nilang dalawa dito ni Yobib? Tignan natin dahil once na makontrol dito ni Aris yung mid-side, delikado ngayon si KSA.
Pero KSA does have a flash out para sa side ng X. Ito na nga, yun yung sinabi ko, nabubong flash. Finally, someone used it.
No, the
SGJ,
smoke,
bulag
the
na
grenade, bulag na bulag, hindi na makita. And now, the side of Execration, low HP, NIVL, Keller, Execration ngayon, lamang na lamang, 4v2. Pero dun sa may likod, hindi pa rin nila napaplant yung C4. And now, NIVL, mababaliktad pa ata yung kwento.
Yeah, same mistake in that last time na gusto nila mag-plant. Pero NIVL, Keller, 2 clutch kills at the same time. Pwede pa,
no.
low HP dito si Maybe. Isang wallbang, he's basically gone. Pero si CLD, he needs to hide. He needs to be the second contact.
Oh, maybe. Kamunti ka na yon. On the side of Keller. Tinatry nila i-wallbang. NIVL dun sa may likod. And now, retake para dito, side ng SGJ.
Grabe, kapit patalim ang SGJ dito. And at the very last turn, once again, magkakaroon ba na naman tayo ng 13-11 or are we gonna have a 12-12 finally? Second OT on the board. Pero grabe talaga, Execration. They are having a hard time trying to close out this game. SGJ, pinapahirapan talaga nila na malala dito, especially itong si Keller.
Napakadelikado ngayon. Yes, Keller, medyo mainit yung kaya niyang ibigay. Pero once na mag-double pick dito, ang Execration, yun lang rin naman yung matatanggap nila. NIVL with a low HP. Ito na nga yung pagtatakbo nila. Yung adjustment nila sa mapa. Nakikita naman natin yung kilos at yung pag-back away ng Execration dun sa ilong. Take it slow lang daw. Dahan-dahan natin kunin yan kasi 4v4 ulit katulad ng last round.
Yeah. Still a fine situation. CLD para dito kay Keller. That's a worth it trade if I've ever seen one. Pero kailangan rin mawala si KSA. Yobib is a bit cold actually for the past few rounds.
Oh no. Still the C4 naka-drop down lang. Enough yung time to adjust sa mapa. Pero si Yobib kasi, yung mga players coming from the side of SGJ, masyadong mainit at gustong kunin yung sudden death na pwedeng ibigay sa kanila. Pero Yobib, maybe Ares, 3v2 ngayon mga kaibigan.
Teka lang, this is possible. Oh my God.
KSA,
The parkour Israel.
Ares. Eto na nga ba yung Otits? Otits ng Execration. Doon sa may gitna. Makakuha ng 2K. Tino, 2v1. Laban dito sa AWM niya. Hindi na balik. And Execration with the win.
Baka nice katol yan. Baka nice katol yan. Aris Alde back at it again with the OT performance. Execration. Pina-excite na naman tayo dito sa ating series. And now it is on port. Grabe naman yun. What a back and forth. Isa na namang sweaty na OT na nagawa dito. Pati ako pinapawisan actually.
kahit ako pa, kanina pa ako pinagpapawisan, kanina pa yung effort nitong dalawang teams na to na lumaban. Pero again, Tino needs to stand up
Yun nga, no,
palalo
that's like,
kasi,
that's like not his job, no?
Oo.
It's not his job to really be the fragger para sa kanyang team. I
Ayun.
understand that. Pero nagkakaroon kasi ng holes yung
Oo.
depensa nyo Tapos itong Execration can really exploit yung mga ganun na weaknesses. Pero I'm just surprised na Exe had a hard time closing out yung game na to. They have everything in their hands. They have everything that they need. Kaso SGJ, gumawa sila ng sarili nilang aggressive play. Sadya lang talagang wala Aris is him. He hit all the parkour spots dito sa mid to get the kill
ibang
dito.
klase
Grabe.
yung overtime experience na pinaranas ni Aris dito sa side ng SGJ Reborn. Ibang klase na sabi niya, ako lang naman to si Aris
Dami nagsasabi, pre. Everyone says it, man. Iba si Nice Katol pagdating dito sa overtime. And he has proven it on LAN once again, no matter what year, no matter what tournament. Execration are strong with this man. And pwede pa tayong lumagpas ng, pwede tayong lumagpas ng Game 5 dito. I mean, Game 5, pretty exciting to say the least if ever mangyayari ngayon kasi the crowd is already hyped.
Yeah.
Despite it being 11:34 p.m. On the evening. They're still exciting kasi Crossfire gets your heart beaten. Pwede na sabihin.
Talagang late night na na bonding dito sa high grounds ang inyong masasaksiyan. And especially the CFS/PH Masters na ating nakita naman, yes, medyo mabilis lang yung naging transition ng unang series natin. Ngayong series na to, dikit talaga yung laban mainit yung dalawang team sa isa't isa in a way na nagkakaroon sila ng sagutan. And again, looking at the set summary and the highlights, ibang klase yung kanilang naging performance dun sa may A-long. Pero yung B-side kasi parang nahirapan din kahit papano yung side ng Execration to adjust and to get a win. Pero again, Tino,
Yeah.
medyo
What a return to form galing kay Teng, honestly, no? I think he kind of held it down nung medyo mababa pa yung score dito ng Exe. One of the main reasons why they're even in this spot in the first place, no, is his presence in general. And despite everything that SGJ did para i-contain ang opensa ng Execration, hindi talaga kakayanin. Once OT hits, nagiging plus 10 armor sila for some reason. And there it is, Execration, man. The artists of overtime do it again. Pero ngayon, successful na.
wala pa tayo nakita talaga sa Execration na pinaranas nila sa kalaban or pinaranas ng kalaban nila yung smooth na walang overtime. So again, lahat ng play, lahat ng performance ng Execration laging overtime. So I think if the side of Execration na makatapat nila kung saan man sila mapunta na side, the battle for third or finals,
Pero
for sure.
grabe to
Grabe yung performance na to, lalong-lalo na yung kay Aris.
Sakto sa ulo pa yun, no? I mean, that's just yung locked in ka na clutch mode. You've hit the B-hop lahat sa mid. You've hit the guy dito sa may long.
Ayun talaga yun.
Yeah, you just feel
Kasi kung hindi niya nakuha yung tamang
hindi niya
B-hop,
nakuha yung they lost.
oo, wala Pwede ka siyang pwede siyang marinig, pwede siyang mahulog doon sa area na yun. So, yung small things talaga matter dito sa round na yun. And the side of SGJ Reborn, medyo natakot rin sila dun sa factor na ibang klase yung performance ng isang veteranong player from the side of Execration. 13-11 score, 1-1 ngayon ang ating laban or yung ating series for this series number 2 ng semi-finals.
Yes, sir. And it seems like itong Execration, may onting laban pa nga. We still are gonna have a guaranteed map 2, our map 3 and 4 para dito sa ating series and maybe even a 5. Pero depende talaga kung ano nangyayari dito sa game natin. Could be another OT if Execration is feeling it, but it kind of depends on the map na may kita natin on our screens. I'm reckon, I think Black Widow. I think it is Black Widow. Ito yung mapa natin. Feel free to correct me, disembodied voice of our director. Pero yun nga. I mean, if naku, ganda box sa akin to sa Black Widow. Yun nga. If ever Black Widow is gonna come up dito sa ating sa best of 5, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting kung paano lalaroin ng SGJ ang Black Widow kasi it's more shot reliant, less strat reliant, more individual, less team.
So, yun nga, I'm just looking forward dito sa ating next few sets.
Pero syempre, map 1 and 2 pa lang yung ating nasaksiyan. May map 3 and 4 pa or 5 ang ating pwedeng makita. Pero syempre, magkakaroon lang tayo ng short break. Huwag kayong alis dahil magbabalik muli kami.